Hey, casters, if you can.
Six varsity or MNVL action starting right now. We got some Valorant underway, but first we have some introductions to make. Friend Zone, you want to kick things off for us?
Perfect. My name is Friendzone, and I am here to be casting this lovely, lovely Valorant match between Burnsville and Blue Sky. I am incredibly excited for this today.
Awesome.
Hey guys, I'm MCAT. It's great to be here with you guys this evening, and I'm also going to be helping out with casting this season, and I'll hopefully see you guys every Wednesday night.
Awesome. Happy to have both of you here. It's looking to be another excellent Valorant season here at MNVL. This is one of our stacked games when it comes down to it. Each and every one of our schools is very competitive, and each off season they bring back just seems to be a more well put together roster and a competitive team. So I'm looking forward to both of our matches on the night. Our friend Friendzone said it first. We are starting out with Burnsville taking on Blue Sky Online, folks, and these are two schools that we have some information about. Let's start with MCAT. You want to talk a little bit about Blue Sky Online for us?
Yeah, for sure. We saw Blue Sky make it to state last season and during the fall, and they had a really close game with Minnetonka. It went 13-11. Unfortunately, they lost and were eliminated, but it was great that they got to that stage, and I'm sure they're ready to get there again and do even better.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a really tough team. Minnetonka, the team that ended up going on, taking the tournament title, a really good run by them. They took out some really strong teams. And the fact that Blue Sky came in at such a low seed and put up such a tough fight against a team that ended up winning it all, it shows a lot, and it says a lot about this Blue Sky team. But Friendzone, I know that you have the insider intel on Burnsville, so I'm going to dish it over to you, and I'm going to let you spread the knowledge to the public for Burnsville.
All right. Well, this Burnsville team is actually entirely brand new for this season. This was a bit of a rostering issue for them last season, but now they have a full team, and they are definitely ready to go.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. So I want to ask you as well, some of the players to look out for on this Burnsville squad, if you will.
Oh, I would say Tasha is one to definitely be watching this whole season. I am incredibly excited to see what she is going to do with these teams.
Awesome. And what role does Tasha normally play for this Burnsville squad? I get, you said it's a new role or a new roster, so it could be something new, but if you had to say an agent she's known for, what would it be?
I would say she's known for her Reyna abilities the most.
Reyna? All right. Reyna is a scary agent in the right hands, so we'll have to keep our eyes peeled on that, folks. Unfortunate news, I'll say it now. Gecko not available for play for about 2 weeks, so we're going to have to tuck him and his little friends into the closet for now. They'll be back soon, but the good news, Lotus is available in the map rotation. We don't know what map we're loading into, but we're starting the game. We're going to get an agent select. We're going to say goodbye to Friend Zone for now. He's going to be sticking around doing some analyst work on the side for us, and hopefully he'll have some awesome notes and stuff prepped once we come back. But folks, getting ready for game number 1 of our Mnvl season. I'm excited, and oh my goodness, man, we're going to Ascent. That is just the most Mnvl Valorant news I've heard. Ongoing joke is that this is the Mnvl map for Valorant. Most teams handshake this and play this map all too often here, MCAT. So get familiar and get used to seeing Ascent as the go-to pick for best of ones here.
Oh, I'm very excited. I love Ascent. Definitely a solid map and really fun one to play competitively.
I mean, yeah, it's overall, it is very, very similar on both sides of it. There's not a lot of dynamic to it, right? It's straightforward. It keeps things bare bones. And for a lot of teams, that's kind of what they like. So, you know, as long as teams are kind of feeling good with it, I'm okay to see kind of who comes out, because it really kind of comes down to teamwork and ability usage and all of that jazz. So as we take a look at some of these agent selects here, or the agent select and the team compositions, are you seeing anything that you're really kind of putting a highlight on?
Yeah, definitely. I think that Killjoy is definitely a strong pick and something you always want whenever you're playing Ascent. She can lock down sites, and I think pairing that with the Sage is also really well and really beneficial for the team. Looking at the smoke choices we've got here, Astra versus Brimstone, I think Astra's going to bring a lot of utility to this team and can pull some pretty sick combos with Killjoy, so looks pretty good for their side, especially on defense.
Yeah, I think the double sentinel on both comps is really something that is interesting, because not a lot of maps you run that double sentinel setup like we have here. Both teams having that Sage Killjoy, really defensive minded, right? The only big difference we're seeing, I mean, yeah, duelists are shaken up with the Reyna Jet, but the big thing I'm looking at is the Astra compared to the Brimstone, right? So Brimstone for the side of Burnsville, and the Astra for the side of Blue Sky. The team names are on the wrong side. We're getting that figured out. But just so everyone knows, teams are Burnsville starting out on the attacking side, Blue Sky Online on defense.
All right. Looks like we're loading in. I'm pretty excited to see what everyone pulls out here, and especially with these guys on defense. I really would love to see some Astra Killjoy combos. I think it's nasty and a great way to microwave people and definitely get some free picks.
Ooh, I think it was called out in our production beforehand how many katanas we were going to see on the day. That is the first katana. We can go ahead and count them over the course of the brand new bundle that just came out, and it starts out with a fast mid hit off the back of it. Burnsville wasting no time, dashing up mid, but no shots to follow. Ooh, opened up nicely. Defense find 2 quick kills, and more Jazz finally gets taken out, but now into a 4-on-2. This is going to be a tough round to pull back here, MCAT.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Wow, very well played from Blue Sky.
Yeah, well played. It seemed as though Burnsville thought they were onto something, had the push, had the defenders push back, but little did they know, walking directly into that crossfire, and it ended up being their undoing.
Mm-hmm. All right, see Scott setting up here. Easy setup that most Killjoy players know. Everyone knows to watch out for this, and so hopefully he ends up swapping it up throughout the match.
Yeah, I definitely like I like the Killjoy setup on B. I definitely like changing it up, right? Because Killjoy, I mean, her most notorious setups, I think, are on this Ascent site on B. We'll see. Turret starting things out nicely. Rachel with the dash out to site, trying to dismantle this KJ turret. Takes a couple of shots for good measure, gets healed up by Sage. So far, so good. Burnsville not dropping any members yet. First one going to go the way of Scott, opening things up from back site. Drone comes out. Brad picks up 2 with the free gun, and things are getting interesting now. Burnsville only up 1 man. They get the spike down, but Blue Sky with a fighting chance here, MCAT.
Oh, yeah. I think it was really interesting how they came onto site, and they did a really good job of clearing things and getting that down. And, yep, there it is. for attackers. Great play by Burnsville.
What a round. Burnsville steal that one away after dropping the pistol. A beautiful site entry, and I think props to Rad Brad, the 2 kills with the classic. That was some crazy stuff.
It was, for sure. Very exciting to see.
Oh, my bad. Everybody says you gotta nerf the free gun, right? The free gun is OP.
In the right hands.
Breakaway.
My goodness, Rad Brad kicking things out, and now, I mean, financially, that just disrupts our defenders' money. Now you can see them on a full save here. So they got to make sure that, you know, they take away what guns that they can. Rad Brad up to a Phantom now.
Yeah, it'll be great to see what he does with it. It's like we're about to get this pick on Scott. He's out.
One down.
Maybe? Oh, headshot. Nice shot from Rachel. Scott got a little bit aggressive a little early. They must have called, sounds like an A push. Scott pushing through B main. Not quite ready with the pistol. Put away. And now another free B site for Burnsville and up 2. This is looking like another solid round here coming out for the Blaze.
Oh yeah, it's really important on Killjoy to die last. Looks like we're getting some action here from Rachel.
Nice shots from Caddick. Not going to find it. Rachel up close. Doom. Now up next for the task. Not finding the shots. Jazz on the save. Last player up for Blue Sky. There's that katana again. Loving that melee.
Beautiful sight.
And look at the radiant gun, buddy.
Oh yeah.
The flex. Okay,
Subtle.
Jazz.
We see.
A good flawless round though, coming out from Burnsville. You know, after dropping pistol round, it's a very nice sight to see a bounce back. You flip the script, kind of come out guns blazing, and you pull off 2 rounds. So now defenders finally able to buy again. But if they lose this round, MCAT, financially, they are going to be in the hole. So a big round coming up for the defenders.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's really important that Killjoy holds down this site here, and they play off of Sova's intel.
Standing ahead.
For Blue Sky, they can't afford to give a first blood. I'm really looking forward, hoping that they play off the backs of one another, right? They got to show some team synergy here. Ascent is about slowly encroaching on positions and taking away space on the map. We'll see as the attackers start to work towards mid. Brad going to pull out the Sova drone. Spots one at Pizza. This could be trouble. Good wall, though. Buys a little bit of time.
Yeah, nice to see that Sage wall being broken instantly, something that a lot of players tend to forget about.
Uh-oh. Hookah tries to run away, but your spot is known. Burnsville now have a man advantage. 5-on-4 situation with 50 seconds on the clock.
Waiting out this Ash retail. Very important. They can play this slow, and they can make it happen.
I like that. The Killjoy turret going to be taken care of. The A defenders hear him now, Cat. So, should be a retake play, and that's what they opt for.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, we still got a good chunk of Asher util. Wait for the team, and wait for the util.
Like the spam shots through smoke, nothing really finding its mark yet. A big round, like we said, for the defenders. They can't afford to not get anything. The bodies are dropping, though. 5-on-2 situation. Burnsville, almost certainly wrapping this one up and putting a bow on it. The last 2 defenders try to retake, and now it's all down to Jazz.
Neutralized.
First headshot looks over nicely. Still needs 4 to find. Shot in the back, shot in the side, shot in the front. And Burnsville find their 3rd of the game.
Yeah, really unfortunate. That Sova dart from Scott was, or sorry, not Scott. That Sova dart from Burnsville was pretty good. And, you know, being there and being wall-bangable, you'd have to be really careful and keep in mind for that util. So it's unfortunate they couldn't get a shot down in time.
Man, I just want to quickly highlight this Burnsville squad coming out right now and starting things out with a bang here, MCAT. I mean, 3-1 up over a squad that, like we said, you know, made it to state final, or not finals, but the state, you know, appearance last season. This is a tough competition to open out your season with.
Definitely. It's nice seeing this competitiveness, though, and I'm excited to see where this match goes.
For sure. Still early in the makings of it. Starting out with a 4v4 here. Defenders on a save. Burnsville looking nice with the rifle buy. And another open B site so far, exposing this B site.
Spike planted.
For sure. It's just playing for picks at this point, trying to get as much gold as we can while we're on our save, and maybe they can pull something together, who knows.
I want to see the defenders just work a little bit, better off of each other here on B. They're taking kind of one-on-one fights, not really fighting together, and the attackers are taking full advantage of it, right? Just trading and then moving into the site, and it seems to be working out nicely for Burnsville so far. Only one defender left, and it's looking like a save.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunate. Hopefully they will have the means and the funds to see a bit of a comeback here from them.
Revealing area.
Winning these next couple of rounds could be really, really helpful for them.
Yeah, I want to see maybe you go for a defensive switch up. You try to adapt a little bit, rotate Sage over to the B side of things. I'm not sure. You gotta try to change it up in some way, shape, or form. We'll see how Blue Sky comes at this 6th round of this match.
Oh, for sure.
But
yeah.
down 1-4 is tough.
Yeah, it looks like we might be looking for a bit of an A push. Let's see. Brad probably going to get some good Sylvie util out mid, and if they can work that up. But Puka has been holding it down over there with that Sage wall, so...
Get out of my way.
So they did switch, and they put Killjoy over to A site now. Now Cat Attack over to the B side of things with the Astra as backup. So if the attackers end up going to A, they are still going into the Killjoy setup, which ends up being kind of nice for your defenders in Blue Sky.
Yeah, definitely slows down, gives time for Cat Attack to rotate, and probably get an ult and get a couple of
Hunter's
kills for
Fury. Nice opener from Jazz. Blue Sky find themselves on the net positive +2. Scott 4K finds his first of the round, now in a 5-on-3. 2 players at Generator. Cat Attack, nice shots from her on the Reyna.
One enemy remaining.
Nanashi up close, goes down, and it's a flawless round. Blue Sky finally get the answer they've been desperately looking for.
That was beautifully done. Great job from the Killjoy. Those nano swarms were really well placed, getting them stuck behind Generator, lining them up for Cat Attack just to devour one after one. It was really, really great play from them.
Yeah, that was well played, and I think that kind of bodes to that playing off of each other. The defenders really did a nice job of that in that last round, and we're hoping we can see more of that from Blue Sky as we move forward into this game.
Oh yeah, they're definitely back in it.
Early Sage wall in mid, I believe that comes out from the side of defenders.
Yes.
You should run.
Killjoy ultimate used towards B. And Burnsville wasting no time showing what they mean to do in this round. Nice dash out to sight from Rachel, clears over Boathouse, but the defenders light up the kill feed green,
Oh my
and not a soul makes it
goodness.
through.
Jazz!
Wow.
Where have you
I hate to
been?
say it, but
Oh my
probably
goodness,
best to
that
play
was
as a
very
team.
well done.
So, what's the plan?
Yeah, I mean, that was You Shall Not Pass from Jazz, absolutely shutting the gate down on Burnsville. What was set up to be such a great engage and entry to the site, completely shut down by a beautiful spray from Jazz. That was awesome.
Here,
Yeah, he did an amazing job there.
let's fly.
Great job of using his util, and really just beautiful. It's exactly what they needed. They're back in the game.
Yeah, man. 2 rounds in a row here from Blue Sky, and now all of a sudden we have a 1-round differential between these 2 squads. So Blue Sky making the right moves, and just like that, we are right back into it.
See some action going on mid. Puka. Ooh.
Ooh, nice pick from Cat Attack, takes out the Brimstone, crossing back through mid. So trouble now for Burnsville is no more smokes on the round, and that is already starting out poorly. 3-on-4 ensues.
Player standing.
Killjoy ultimate burn from the defenders. It's Scott 4K picking up a 3K.
Great job. That's exactly what we needed over here, especially on B site. This is Killjoy's site. You cannot get through, especially if we've got that Killjoy ult going up. It's just one after one. People panic, people flee. Happens every time.
That was a great, from what went and looked like B site being open for the taking, Burnsville get completely shut down 2 rounds in a row. And now if you're these attackers here, MCAT, you got to be changing up the strategy, and you got to be asking yourself, what's next?
For sure. I definitely would like to see more action coming mid, probably. I know that Sage has been locking it down, but maybe if they send enough people, they might be able to trade it out.
Take flight.
Definitely a good idea. The Sage Wall, like you said, burn in mid early on, denying information, but you can see on the minimap, Burnsville looking over towards the A site. An early gunfight going the way of Scott 4K. This Killjoy rotated back over to the A site and starting to become the menace of Burnsville.
This is amazing right here. We got the Astra smoke coming down. We've got the Killjoy setup still there. They cannot get through here without at least losing one.
Yeah, it's tough. They start to invest the drone. What more are they willing to burn? Burnsville starting to push on the A site. Killjoy. Utility goes down. Cat attack with a nice clean headshot. Drops the Sage as well. How many more are going to drop? The meat grinder continues to swallow the Burnsville attack. And that's it. 5 on 4 now. Blue Sky have regained the lead. Some proper defending the last few rounds.
Oh yeah. Killjoy's doing a great job at setting up her duelist here, and it's amazing to see it. Love seeing Cat attack thrive like that.
Yeah, that was great, great. And it comes down to crossfires there, MCAT. You see it. They start to play off of each other. It seemed as though Blue Sky just took and needed a few rounds to kind of really pull themselves together. And now they're starting to play like that caliber of a team we know they are.
For sure.
Timeout used by Burnsville, trying to regather themselves. 3 or 4 unanswered rounds now. Found, I believe, hold on. 4 rounds. 4 unanswered. Yeah, 4 unanswered rounds because they were down 4-1.
Gotcha.
Blue Sky have won 4 in a row. So Burnsville definitely just trying to take a second to, think about what they're going to do in this next round. The tempo has to change up. They got to try to work mid, at least break that Sage Wall, right? You can't just let that Sage Wall completely negate any presence and showing in the middle of the map.
Right,
That's one of the key parts of Ascent is opening up the map through the middle. So if I'm the attackers, I'm sending a catwalk smoke and I'm trying to put a little bit of a pressure on that Sage Wall.
Right, and even if they wanted, they could sneak up catwalk. Sage wouldn't be able to see them, and they could use Asher Util to get in there.
Very true. It completely cuts off any kind of playing in that mid position, so you don't really have to worry about it. They kind of cleared out for them. But we'll have to see as the attack commences again towards this B site. This time, though, Scott 4K not over here on B. The Killjoy utility will not be able to aid. It's a fast dash hit. And nice shots through smoke. Burnsville start out positive, but it goes south so quickly. Now Rachel left in the 1-on-3, has Bladestorm. Somehow manages to slip away to B main. A lot of time to play in this one here, MCAT. And Bladestorm, there is a chance that Rachel could make something happen here.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if she can catch someone rotating. Definitely. But it looks like they're all rotating together through CT. Got Killjoy Util coming out.
Yep.
Stalling Rachel out a bit.
A very low Astra is the one thing that I'm liking right now for Rachel. She definitely needs to get a kill before revealing herself. We'll have to see if she could catch Astra right here.
Oh,
there's the
huge.
first. Low HP now for the Jet, though, up close. Oh. What a shot! The jump knives come through, picks up the Vandal, and all of a sudden into the 1-on-1. Rachel with a real shot at pulling back the 1v3. Killjoy rotating in slow from middle. Rachel with the fake plant once trying to draw out the info. Gonna get the spike down now, and it's the long flank coming out from Killjoy. Rachel seems very aware of her surroundings, so I'm liking the chance of this coming down. It's going to be a timing, though, MCAT.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Uh-oh. And that's going to do it. It's Scott 4K with the long wrap. The 1v3. So close.
For sure. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I wish I saw Rachel plant a little bit earlier. I saw she was a little scared, checking her surroundings, really making sure that Scott wasn't up heaven. And I feel like she should have sensed that Scott was coming around the long way, unfortunately.
That was close. It's tough. You're so low as that Jet. A very good try coming out from Rachel. But in the end, the round going the way of these hot defenders in Blue Sky. Make it 5 rounds now in a row here for the defense.
Yeah, looks like money's looking a little tight for our attackers here. Hopefully they win this one and can stay in the game for a bit more without having to save.
If not, otherwise, like you said, it's going to be that economy round to follow suit. And look at this. Scott 4K back to his B-site domain, and it's a bunch of Burnsville attackers on the other side. And Scott with an early ultimate. So, I mean, you just rotate out instantly if you're the attackers, and that's what we see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all there mid.
Yeah, I like that drone.
Could be dangerous as long as we're careful. We need to be watching tree. Looks like we're getting some blind shots here.
Ooh, they fake. They go back B now. I like this adaptation coming out from Burnsville. But the only question is, you know, Killjoy's still here, and she still has all of her util. So if they come lane, it's going to be a cookout, and Burnsville's going to be the meat on the menu.
For sure. Rachel needs to go ahead and get that good entry and get that door closed for her team, and then they need to go around the boathouse.
See, oh, nice spray from Rachel, breaking the first piece of utility. Nice dash out towards back site. CT trying to clear out. Can't quite spot out Scott 4K. They know Killjoy plays back site though. Very aware is Rachel, and she betters the Killjoy. Now into the 5-on-4. Burnsville up a man. Evened up in Blue Sky, snatch back the lead. 4-on-3 ensues. Nice frag comes through. 2-on-2. It's going to be close into the 1-on-1. 2 HP only on Doom. No way. No way he wins it with 2 HP.
Oh, so nervous. You make me so nervous. Oh, playing for the util.
Oh my, the dance, and it goes to Rad Brad.
Beautifully done. His team probably communicated to him how low the Astra was, and knew all he had to do was just toy with her.
Man, I love what I'm seeing out of these teams. It's a feisty game one in first half to open up our Mnvl Valorant season, and we wouldn't want it any other way.
Sure. I'm so excited. So excited to see how this goes. This is going to be definitely a close one from two really strong teams. Oh, the
Visual
Oni.
bug, the invisible katana coming out here. That counts as the second katana.
The second one, yeah.
Of the stream, the invisible edition. So I don't know, Riot, how much that one goes for, but I'm gonna need to check my variants because I didn't see that one in there.
All right, looks like we're breaking walls slowly but surely. Got an opt out mid. Oh.
Oh, cat attack with the surprise operator. That one never feels good.
Cutting their vision.
A good adaptation, though, from the defenders, right? Showing levels to the defense, showing levels to the game.
I don't like this angle with the op, but we'll see.
Holding a smoke makes it a lot easier, but this wall makes it tough. Cat attack not getting the angle anymore. Can she snipe ahead? Let's see the jump peek dangerous from Sova. Wrapping around towards Generator. Killjoy swinging through. Scott 4K has been on a mad one so far. He adds to the tally. Give him a 3K. Okay,
Really
Scott.
pulling through. We see you, Scott. We see you. Beautifully done. Yeah, he's really pulling through for his team here.
Yeah, pulling through for the team for sure. And I think it really comes down to Blue Sky pulled together and they really decided to start playing off of one another because they didn't drop. They only dropped one more round right after that. They went pretty much flawless after being down 4-1. So a very good streak of rounds from Blue Sky, now setting themselves up for the second half. What do you want to see first on this attack?
Let's see. I definitely want to see... I like what I'm seeing here. I like how I see two over here by Catwalk. It looks like we're going to try and take some space mid and then also kind of work our way onto B and see what util we can get out. But yeah, one thing I will note is that none of these teams really have any blinds except for cat attacks. Obviously, Reyna's blind is pretty weak, but I think it'll be a great way to get entry and, you know, kind of clear some of that KJ util without getting peeked by her.
That is a really good point. I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. The lack of blinds is alarming right now. Normally you'd see a KO or maybe a Sky even. Who knows? But for now, we'll have to let Reyna and Cat Attack be the lone bearer of flashes on the map. That's crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately that means that, I mean, it doesn't mean that she cannot lurk, but it means that she does lose a bit of value if she lurks and doesn't get a kill, just because she's not there to enter for her team exactly. They got to play off of their Sova util.
And that was a good dart coming out from our defenders now. Burnsville spotting out the push, and our attackers quickly rotating over towards A site. We already have two players lined up at main, and first of the round goes the way of Jazz. Rachel finding one to even up the tally. A beautiful
Oh.
wallbang headshot. Rachel lighten up this pistol round, and all of a sudden, attackers getting cold feet.
Yeah, give her a sheriff and let her cook. She's doing amazing.
30
Breaking the
seconds
door.
left.
This. How long does it take them to realize that it's a fake? They're going
Right?
back to B. Because right now,
Looks like
Silva
Silva's here to
here.
respond, but hopefully he doesn't get picked.
uh-oh, close. Gets away to safety for now. Sage going to get a wall off towards Market or
Oh,
CT.
Spike
Gets
standing
caught
ahead.
out. Spike down.
Spike
And
down.
all of a sudden,
B.
defenders
Last
almost
player
having this round in the
standing.
bag.
10 seconds left.
Wow.
Yeah,
done.
Too dangerous of a position to get picked and lose that spike there.
For sure.
But
And
overall, good round from Burnsville.
yeah, it was nice seeing Rad kind of run into the site and just pray that he didn't get shot. It did work out for him in the end, and him getting on that site definitely really held it down and, you know, made it a bit harder for their team to get onto there.
Yeah, really, really good call. Good on him to rotate back in time. Just barely made it back, right? We saw it just a second later, and that's a different story, right? Those are a site full of attackers, and that's not a position you want to be in if you're the defending squad. So now, attack back to the economy round, full pistols, while our Burnsville defenders looking to be set up nicely with SMGs / Marshall.
Cat attack playing it slow. Looking around. She knows they got the gun advantage. Just about poking each other. Looks like we got a pick from Radbrad, though.
A good start for the defenders. Scott 4K, though, finds one onto Rachel. Manages to sneak out, too. So good job from the Killjoy. Can't quite take out the Brimmy. And another one, though, for Cat Attack. So good on these pistols so far. Blue Sky stepping up to the challenge.
Oh my
Cat
gosh.
Attack.
Ooh,
Now
two
it's a 2
on
on 2.
two.
Interesting position, but they run right back into Nanashi. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
That's trouble.
Definitely. Well done. Yeah, definitely just that gun advantage, unfortunately. But Cat Attack did do a pretty good job there for her team. Getting that overheal was pretty big, but unfortunately, pretty bad angle for her as she was exposed up market.
It's really good from Burnsville to tie this matchup back at 7s really quickly into the second half. They stopped any kind of morale that Blue Sky was riding. And now, I mean, you know, you're all even. Yeah, it's the bonus round, but it's like, hey, let's take away some rifles, right? Let's try to make this expensive for them. So we'll see how Blue Sky come at this next attacking round. It seems, though, B is in their sights.
For sure. We got Astra, it looks like, checking the flank, making sure no one's pushing through.
All 5 attackers lined up, ready to hit this B site, and they are pushing on in. Tasha goes down. Only one man left to defend. It's Brad. Drops the first, but gonna get taken out now into the 4-on-3.
Oh,
Nice tag coming out from Rachel.
definitely.
Uh-oh, has Spike. They still
Oh.
haven't got it yet.
All she has to do is hold.
Oh, they got it there, though. Tough.
Spike planted. Last player
Alright, we got
standing.
that Killjoy turret out. We got some low. Everyone's
Nice tag.
31. Ooh. Definitely a good try from Rachel. Putting out a lot of damage there. Trying her best.
Yeah, found some good tags. Now things are, this is the point where, you know, a team can really kind of move into taking over. For the defense, you really have to pull through on this round. Otherwise, you're back to square zero. You're saving the following round, and it's not looking pretty, right? So I'm really hoping that if you're on the defender
This
side,
might be fun.
you could maybe pull something out.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where Tasha's setting up. It looks like she's setting up mid, which that's something I definitely like doing on KJ. Setting up mid rather than lane, just because, you know, definitely very well known setup, very well known spot. So that mid control is really important. And looks like we're just playing slow here over on A. Putting down that KJ turret for watch for the flank. Very good idea. As we see.
Nice shot from Rachel. She was tucked out. They didn't know she was tiles. And now it's trouble. Lear comes out from Reyna. Attackers are a little bit split. KJ towards top mid, and now they decide to regroup. Nobody on the flank, and the attackers are going to decide to pull the trigger and head back over towards the B site.
Yep, Tasha's heading over there right now as we speak. Gonna be the first one there to respond, but she's got to make sure she's careful and doesn't get herself picked off here, and just wait for her team so she can take a good retake.
30
We
seconds
see the Astra util coming down. We do have the Killjoy turret. Hopefully she puts that up. Just to get a bit of poke damage and get a bit more info. See Sova and Sage rotating over. Brim has an angle though.
Nice wall, but look at this. Tasha up top. They don't expect this. Just going to go ahead and break it. Drop down. Retake commences. Monkey going to take out the Astra towards B main. And now KJ ult comes down. The defenders have to rush this retake.
Oh, we've got
Running out of
nano
time.
swarms.
enemy remaining.
Running
Oh,
out of time. Running out of time. They're going to get detained. Uh-oh. No players detained. They waited it out. Now, cat attack.
they just
Last
have
few
to
seconds.
play off each other here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
trouble. That's
Oh!
trouble.
Cat attack.
Wow.
What an amazing clutch. Beautiful. Yeah, you have to be really careful about when you're playing against Serena and she's ulting.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying it. They don't have those MCAT comms though in the back of the headset. You got to play together here, guys. I mean, it's plain and simple. Reyna having that Empress online, she is a danger. You cannot take those ones because the second she gets you, she is out of there, invisible, and guess what? You're not gonna know what hit you.
No.
So, props to Cat Attack, pushing this Blue Sky lead to 9-7 now, and things get interesting.
Launching smoke.
Things look promising. We got Monkey stalling.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's tough. That's even tougher.
Yeah.
And that's an open site. Burnsville on the wrong end of this one, looking through a window and looking at this A site go bye-bye.
Planted.
For sure. Retaking is definitely hard for these guys when they don't have blinds or anything like that. You know, you've got those sentinels.
What?
Oh!
Sick shot on the wall.
Oh,
Nice
another one.
from Brad. Will get taken out. Scott finally
One
doing that.
enemy remaining.
Rachel, 2v1 now. Just trying to stick this defuse. Should be good.
Oh, nice. Well
Yeah.
done, Tasha.
There
Awesome.
you go.
I loved
Thrifty for
how
Burnsville.
she used her nanoswarms there. It was a great way, and it's kind of what I wanted to see her do at that last skirmish in the boathouse last round. And I'm glad that she, you know, realized she had her util left and used it to kind of secure kills like that. It was real done.
For sure. Yeah, overall, a very good round and a crucial round for Burnsville to win to keep them in the mix here. And it keeps money interesting, right? So now if if the attacking squad is not able to pull through on this round, they're going to be looking at a save. In fact, might be the save call on this round itself.
Yeah, it looks like Brad's got an Odin though, and he's on B, so you know what this means. Looks like they're not going to
Everybody-
take it.
Everybody knows what that ode means. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. Uh-oh.
Rachel in a
Lots
pretty bad
of
position.
targets.
The smoke is going to help her out though.
Wow.
Odin power. Oh,
Nice shot from the Sheriff coming out from Doom. Oh, Tasha. Nice trade there with the rifle. Nanashi gonna add to that. Cat attack though takes out. Wow, trades are just coming left and right. Can't even read the gamer tags at the time.
all right.
And it's going to be Burnsville to take out. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be played, though, right? They're supposed to be playing quick. They're supposed to be getting trades. 9-9 on the scoreboard. Things are looking good for both of these squads.
Yeah, definitely another close one. Blue Sky just loves making these games close, huh?
They really do. I think that's something to give credit, though, to the state of the league that we are running here. It's a very competitive league, this Valorant league, and we knew both teams tonight were going to be coming in with some fire and going to be bringing the A game.
Yeah, it keeps things exciting. Keeps you on your toes, and looks like Rachel's got the app. I'm excited to see what she does with it.
Nowhere to run.
Yikes.
Oh! Swift dash out. Like it was nothing. No sweat.
See ya.
Ooh, nice shot from Rachel. Coming through with the op.
You will not kill my
Cosmic Divide used. Resurrection coming through. And all of a sudden, attackers on a standstill.
Don't know what to do. It looks like we are slowly rotating. But they're taking the
Ooh,
long
the
way.
double shock lineup. That was gross. It didn't actually hit. That was super close, though.
Imagine. Alright, looks like KJ's here to respond. Wonder what util she's got and how she's gonna keep these guys from getting on site. But I forgot. Brad's got his Odin.
Here we go. The push is in. The attackers trying to flood into the site. Quick trades come out. Tasha good for 2. Shutting out Blue Sky.
One
Now
enemy
Scott
remaining.
still in B main. Gonna get taken
planted.
out. And it's all up to Puka in the 1v4.
Oh, Puka wins these.
We'll have to see. I don't fancy the chance. Gets 1. It was a good effort coming out of Puka, but in the end, it is going to be Burnsville putting themselves ahead to double digits. So, props to the defenders as they find round number 10.
Well done so far. Rachel with that op, man. Oh,
Dangerous, man.
definitely something to
She's
watch
not
out
missing.
for. If they can't get it out of
She
her
is not
hands,
missing.
I mean, the game could definitely swing in that way. Just instantly.
Timeout coming out. As attackers going to go ahead and take a second to really think about, you know, what the game plan is moving into this next round. It's got to be avoid Rachel's op, or how do we deal with Rachel's op if we confront it? Those are the two big things that I think are the blaring issues in my head.
Well, the good thing is they do have that blind character. As you've got that, they do have that. Sorry, they do have that Reyna eye. Definitely, the Astra pool will be really helpful as long as we can kind of jump peek, get an idea of where Rachel's sitting with that. We can kind of pull her in, get some of that util out, force her out of her position, and then move in through that.
For sure. Yeah, no, I like that. Having the blind is the big advantage for the attackers right now is, you know, we can contest the op, or someone has to shoot the leader for her, or she has to either burn her shot on it, right? Or just take one shot blind. Those are, you know, what it's really looking like. So we'll have to see. I'm interested to know where these attackers are headed to, or kind of what the game plan was. Those are one of the things that I really like coming out of attacks, is what the strategics are going to look like for the attackers.
Yeah, looks like Scott's coming up close on ult. We can probably farm this orb, get a kill, and then lock down A, especially since Rachel's on B.
Uh-oh, that's not going to feel good. Scott gets tagged once. Able to dodge out on the second. Cat attack opens things out nicely for Blue Sky.
Getting that off down is huge. And well done, and exactly what we wanted to see from our arena. Looks like did she pick it up? Oh, she did.
Yeah, she did. That's a game changer right there, getting the boomstick back on your side.
She's taking him in.
Cat attack.
Trying to
Post
catch
up,
rotators.
Yeah, I like this. Either market or mid. She's bound to catch someone peeking their head above water. Let's see it. Tasha in market. Could creep out a little too far towards mid. We'll see as that op is now on the move. Killjoy ultimate to clear out the B site.
Yep, she got those orbs. That's pretty big. Clearing
And
boathouse.
Rad with the Odin spam. Gonna find one.
Keeping it even.
Spike planted.
Here we have it. 4-on-3. Burnsville down a man, trying to retake. Up close the wall. Cat attack with the op. Finds 2. Can she find another? Not going to happen. Rad now into the 1v3. Vandal in hand. 2 players at tower, and it's not going to happen. Tied up at 10 apiece. And man, oh man, neither team willing to separate.
A valiant effort from Rad Brad right there, for sure. Cat Attack had an amazing angle right there. No one saw her get in there. No one expected her, and she did a great job at handling that and really secured that site for them.
Here we have it. Yeah, man. Both teams having step-up players right now. Both teams having big moments. The op now back in favor of our defending squad. Rachel back with that op in hand.
But with lights, so she is going to be a bit squishier. I wonder if Cat Attack can get her again. She does have her ult up.
Oh, and it's Brad dropping off Jazz this time. Sova finding the edge for the defending squad. Burnsville looking to defend this catwalk push. But the attackers again pumping the brakes. Once they meet some utility, a little bit of a resistance, they just completely decide to alter their push.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though. I think it's a great way to play, you know, getting that util out and kind of keeping them on their toes, you know. Someone's going to be caught out trying to rotate, trying to figure out where these guys are exactly going to be. Looks like Alarmbot's going to spot them. Tasha knows she's got trouble.
For sure, I don't have a problem with it as long as they can find a way to maneuver safely through the site. That's where it becomes difficult. The push on the flank, and they get dropped off. Cat Attack into the 1v5 ace clutch on the line. This is where it really matters. Cat Attack, not able to pull it. I mean, it would have been a miracle if she could, but now it's Burnsville reclaiming the lead.
Yeah, great job from Tasha playing in and out of that smoke, letting them come through, knowing when they were hitting the site and knowing when was their time to strike. Well done.
But now attackers are down around. They're down on the finances as well, so things really starting to get tricky for the side of Blue Sky. Burnsville now 1 round away from pressing things into match point, and this is just a round that you can't afford to give over for free here on Cat. You had a chance at putting things to match point. You gotta take advantage, and that's gonna start out positively.
Oh yeah. Brad consistent every time. Rachel's got the op in her hands again, and unfortunately it's their save.
Wow, Brad is on fire right now for Burnsville. So is Rachel. Not missing
Not
with
at
that
all.
op.
Jets and ops, you know,
Match point.
gotta be careful.
Hand in hand.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Cat Attack was thinking about responding with an op, but she does have an ult up, so it'll be beneficial for her to get one of those AKs.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. I mean, you're down 2 rounds now. It is do or die for the side of Blue Sky. You gotta come through. Weapons are looking great for our defenders, and ultimates too. So, Burnsville looking like they have the means to close things out right here, right now.
Rachel holding down Catwalk. Looks like util's getting thrown
Oh,
out.
wow,
Ooh,
Jazz with the wall bang.
it's a great pick to get them started. We got the blind coming out. Rachel's still holding that angle. There's definitely a chance for them to take this site here.
Good jump peek.
Shock dart.
Good shock dart coming out, but this Hunter's Fury gonna snipe Cat Attack and even up the score. 4-on-4. A beautiful dink from Jazz. Can he snipe this shock dart? Not gonna go for it, but look at who they're running into. MCAT. Uh-oh. You don't want to do this.
There they go. There they go.
Ooh. Yeah, they just barely were able to avoid Rachel, but guess what?
She's gonna look
She's
tiles.
on to him. She's on to
Hopefully
him.
we pop that Sova util. See if we can get that arrow out. Or a jump peek.
Ooh, it's jiggle. They know the smoke. They cross.
Great job.
All right.
30
Alright, we
seconds.
got
So far, so good.
Good smokes from Astra here. Rachel can't do much. Ooh.
Trades through the smoke, through the fire. 3-on-2 ensues. Blue Sky with a chance at this one. And a res to add to their efforts. 4-on-2
Great
now.
job.
Yeah, really stacking the deck in their favor. Burnsville now, the ones out of the picture, the ones out of the sight. Op shot. Oh, the timing on that from
Last
Rachel.
player standing.
Now in the 1v4, almost certainly a round going the way of Blue Sky. Whoa, jump peek from Scott. Dicey to even give that one over. If that's the op-out, Rachel surely hitting that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully she'll just play for those exits. Yeah, she's just gonna get out. Keep that op in her hand. She knows what she can do with it. There's another one. Wow.
Oh, Scotty.
Close.
Up close, though. And now there's a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Show me where to go.
Another very close one. If the score is the same as their state score, I'm gonna be a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit terrified. Pretty big coincidence. Hoping they get to go into overtime though.
I mean, we'll see. An overtime day one would be magical. That is something that I'm sure the MNVL audience would appreciate. I myself, I could go for some overtime.
Right, exactly. I'm here to stay.
Here we go. The op battle on Catwalk. Both players gonna shoot to the wide of their opponent. I mean, it was close. But, I mean, a little bit trigger happy, too. You know, both players knowing what is on the line, what's at stake. It's 12-11. It's either OT or go home. And here we have it, Rachel. Rachel don't miss, but Cat Attack is first.
Asserting her dominance. Oh, great job. Beautiful and very well done. Still got a hold of her ult, though.
Oh, man, Jazz. Showing you a thing or two about geometry.
I failed that class.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about, you know, any class right now. As Rad Brad trying to shut out the B side, Burnsville looking as though they're destined for overtime, and the attackers from Blue Sky make it happen. OT.
Here we go.
I'm excited.
Switching sides.
I'm
Overtime.
super excited.
We haven't had OT in, I mean, regular season in a good minute. So this should be fun. Who's your money on? Burnsville or Blue Sky? What do you got?
Oh, no, you can't make me answer
Can't
this.
do that? All right, fair play. No worries.
It's just impossible to tell with these two. They're both amazing teams in their own regards. They're doing great jobs on both sides.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Both teams finding edges, right? That's really what we're getting to. Both teams finding ways to put themselves a little bit higher than their opposition. But now the question comes to who's going to do it on the brightest of lights in the overtime. We got the B set up again for Scott. What, are you surprised on that one?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I would have
Gotta
liked
be
to
the B
see him
setup.
set it up on Switch at some point because it looks like Switch is really important for their push. And if Rachel dashes in there and Nanoswarm is popped, she just gets microwaved.
For
It looks
sure.
like she's trying to work up mid.
I like this confidence. Cat Attack is at pizza with an op, so this might catch her by surprise. I don't
Rachel
think
didn't see
Rachel
her.
saw her, but definitely Cat Attack saw Rachel. So, ooh, that dash gonna save her.
Mm-hmm.
Good dash out, and Cat Attack falls back. Oh my goodness, people just got the cross mid for free. That timing's unbelievable.
Healer
Uka
down.
peeks out and goes down. The trade is in, and now, yep, Cat Attack's like, wait, I was just mid. Showing up with the op.
Taking that angle, that's a pretty good one, but it looks
Will
like...
be spotted.
Yep.
And now it's going to be up to
Out of
Scott on the
targets.
back of the B site, waiting for this push to come through.
See if he can
Show
hold
us
it
Scott.
again.
Show us Scott. Scott
Oh.
gets one.
Spike
How many
down
more can
B.
you find?
That's a 2.
Attackers are all over. Scott finds 2, but it's too many.
Did a great job,
30
though. They're
seconds
still
left.
up.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
really good job from Scott, dropping off a few of them. And now Burnsville only 2, maybe 3.
Rachel
This
is
is gonna be
super
tough.
low over there.
Brainstorm, though. Ooh,
One
can't
enemy
quite
remaining.
finish them off. Jazz now making it a 2-on-1, and it's who we got here. It's
Glad she
Tasha.
swapped out that op. That was great. Great play for an invader out so Jazz can play off.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Jazz, beautiful trade. Crosshair placement, immaculate,
Well done.
magnifique, and then whatever that is.
All right.
Beautiful drawing there, Jazz.
Very Picasso.
Switching sides.
So
Match
big
point.
opening round the way of Blue Sky. No, Burnsville. Burnsville won opening round.
Yes.
It just switches, so
Yeah.
we're good. It's tough, but
Wait, no,
very
it was
good
Blue
round.
Sky who won. Right?
I have it written down in my notebook. Yes, no, Blue Sky won because Jazz is on Blue Sky.
Yeah.
So Burnsville, do or die on this next round.
Ashery, so. Are we going
Jazz droning on in. Tasha up for the tall task here. How many
Ooh.
can you find? Gets the
Oh,
first.
right past her.
Remy, Tasha add to it,
Silence.
and the attackers are getting dropped off all of a
Last
sudden.
player standing.
It's only Jazz. 1v3 not happening. We go
Wow.
round 2 OT.
Wow. That's really unfortunate. That drone just
Switching
missed Tasha.
sides. Overtime.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a beautiful tuck, though, coming out from Tasha. You know, the game sense to hide it out there, just wait a second longer, and then it comes through. She's able to make a big play and shut out that B site.
All right, let's see. Who's setting up where? Tasha on B.
Eyes up.
So you're gonna get that Sage wall mid.
Now let's see what's up. We got a little bit of a split coming out from our attackers, a 3-2 split.
I think they're just trying to play for a pick, see who's gonna push out into them and let them take over that site. Scott 4K. He's gotta play this safe. Gotta hold down. Wait for his team.
Yeah, you see Rachel creeping her way up into B main. They gotta know
Smoke.
that this Killjoy turret is posted up on the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Scott doing a little bit of a silent jump peek. That time makes noise, but the other times I hadn't heard the noise.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. That's
Beautiful.
weird. That's crazy that he can do that.
Intentional. Cat
Yeah,
attack.
no, it is intentional, but that's dope. Trades coming down that catwalk. Brad trying to get onto the A site here. 3-on-4 situation. Burnsville
Revealing area.
trying to get this spike planted.
Oh,
Ooh,
huge.
nice wall bang.
Great dart.
The spike is so far away, though. This is
30
a mission
seconds
that
left.
is going to take some time to develop yet.
Yep.
Door starting to get broken over here. Brad posted up on the site. A nice Sage wall comes through, though. It
Yeah,
makes
now
this
all we have to
interesting.
do is watch heaven. And we've got shock darts. They can play a bit more back if they wanted to, in all honesty, but I think Brad's got this.
Be up close, has to break the leer.
Player
Spot is
standing.
known. Cat attack with the 3K, and now it's Nanashi. Not happening. 14 on the board. Blue Sky really trying to put a close to this one.
Kuka just jumped on him.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, 8 together strong, and they just 3-man are
Switching
jumping
sides.
out of heaven, and it's a
point.
full-on push. You got to waste no time and just play it together, and that's exactly what Blue Sky did. So props to them.
Yeah, I think attack definitely is going to be Blue Sky's side here. You've got Lorena Lear, you've got Sylvie
I get
Util,
this?
and that Astra just does wonders on this map.
I'm excited to see what is going to happen on this next round here. Blue Sky, an opportunity to close on out. Scott 4K spamming away here towards Catwalk.
Silver darts coming in and out. Looks like we're going to get some brim smokes. Alright.
And I believe Rachel with the op in hand.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that.
Grimmy with the swing, and it's Jazz with the first blood. And all of a sudden, problems commence for Burnsville. No smokes for a retake. No smokes to keep them off your site. In trouble now. And one more loss, and game is done, right?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
tough round. Could
Yep,
be
they
on
gotta
the
play
horizon.
pretty careful. Yep, looks like they're coming for that A push. Rachel, gonna keep holding that angle, it looks like.
Let's see it.
Hopefully she
Rachel
can
at
save
least at the
this.
right site, though. At the right site. Uh-oh, shoots at the drone. Can't she get another off?
Oh!
One blinded. I like it. Gonna need more, though.
30 seconds
4 on
left.
4 still. 30 seconds now on the clock. Attackers, they wall off and they decide to rotate. This is going to be interesting because it's going to be down to the wire completely on timing. They have to rotate. I don't know why the defenders aren't leaving.
I know. Rachel's
She walled it off. But here we go. 10 seconds. They don't even have time.
10 seconds left.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe? Do they catch Jazz?
Oh
Nope,
yeah.
no time. No time.
Down
Wow.
B.
And that's the round. Wow, Blue Sky, a wasted opportunity. And
Yeah,
we go
Player
again.
standing.
Third overtime.
I definitely think that was a poor executive decision. I think that when they saw Rachel
sides.
through main, they
Overtime.
could have walled, and then they could have ran
My power
through
does
mid
not
through
end.
tree, maybe.
Ask for aid. And
Yeah,
use
But-
there's a few options, but they take the longest rotate with not a lot of time left, and it's ended up costing them. And
Yeah,
now we go
unfortunately.
back again, third overtime about to commence. We are back with Burnsville on the attack.
Alrighty. It'll be a good one. Got Killjoy set up on B again, but it looks like we're going for an A push, and it's just Cat Attack here. She hears them coming. She knows she needs to back up, give them that space she needs, wait for her team so she can help retake.
Yeah, and a fast dash updraft out on the generator and a complete retake setup. Oh my goodness, the double shock suck almost landed.
Oops.
Wow, the cat attack swing from smoke, and for a second they were confused.
Yeah. This is a nice
we have
angle
it.
from Rachel here.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful one-way smoke. You can't even enter this, but they do it anyways. Rachel
This is
has
nice.
to reload.
She's full health. She can still get up there if she wanted to.
One enemy remaining.
Yep. Well done.
Yeah, Blue Sky just completely out of it. I'm surprised going for a retake setup in overtime, but Burnsville are going to take full advantage again and find themselves up 15-14.
Switching sides. Match
Wow.
point.
It's a long one. Rachel's got another op again. Let's see what she does with it. Seeing her
Yep.
on this defense, I think.
A
with that
chance to
op.
close out,
Oh yeah.
and she's got the op. Like, this is serious. This is could be problems here.
For sure. It does look like another A push, but we're sending Asher
Keep up.
through tiles. I like this. I like this a lot. But it
Fully
looks like
main
they're
control.
going through mid.
Yeah. Seems to be the call.
See, Astra Star's coming down. Got some drone. Good Yuso.
Ooh, and an aggressive peek from Brad. Could have been a little more patient.
Yeah, I think he died with Dart, you know, and that would have been a great way to get some info before swinging them like that.
Now the attackers starting to hold put, and they start to drop because of it. 3-on-3 now. Rachel with the op out decides to fall back, and the attackers calling a pullback as well.
Yeah, I wonder where they're going to go. I think they're going to try the B with the KJ setup, but can't see exactly where that spike's going. Yep, going to B. Rachel watching tree, so there definitely is a chance. It's all up to Scott
30
here.
seconds
Yep,
left.
pulling back.
Oh, and
Great
the
job.
rotate. This is terrible timing. Tasha able to come back just in time. One player at market, but it's too late. The util is good, but they get
Ran
across
right
the
through
site.
it.
Not
Ooh.
actually. Tasha
Spike
drops it
down,
off.
B. Last player standing.
Oh, the swing is good, and
One
it's a
enemy
win
remaining.
Wow.
for
Defenders
Burnsville.
win.
Rachel with the 3K in triple overtime to close things out. What a game and what a win coming out for Burnsville.
Beautiful.
My
That was
goodness.
intense.
I was biting my nails.
Yeah, I mean, triple OT? Jerry. Sorry.
That-
Friend zone. I said I wasn't going to do it. Friend zone. Listen. Friend zone. What are your thoughts on that Burnsville massive triple OT win, my friend?
I mean, oh my goodness. Can we just talk about how surgical Rachel was with the op all game long? Holy. I
Legit,
feel like I
dude.
can count maybe on one hand how many times she missed with those shots. It was excellent work by Rachel.
Yeah, she definitely did a great job. Did a really good job of fulfilling her role and really pulled through and provided for her team.
Yeah, man. No, I'm with Jerry. Friend zone again, dude. I'm doing it. I'm gonna bench myself after this. But legit, dude. Rachel was not missing tonight on the ball when it comes to landing those operator duels. Dude, my goodness, I can't speak all of a sudden. I'm having some serious difficulties. Triple OT's doing it to me, man. Pushes you to the limit. Those players were going through it. Anyways, the gameplay from Burnsville is what mattered. They were able to separate themselves at the end. A big defensive hold coming out from Tasha on the Killjoy. I really liked, across the board, right? Rachel's Jet was great. Tasha was doing a good job on that Killjoy as well. And Brad Sova, right at the end, able to get some picks there. So a very good opening match, folks. That is only game number 1 of 2. So stay tuned. We are going to hit a very short break. But when we come back, we have Totino Grace taking on Elk River.
Here at Concordia St. Paul, you will have the opportunity to earn a degree, make lifelong friendships, and play a game you love on an esports scholarship. For more information, visit csp.edu/esports.
He just draws it out a lot more. Yeah.
Rupture Panda throwing that now. Rupture Panda
It's Hodgepodge.
It's Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge
coming in
coming in
with
hard.
the firebomb. That's gonna do it. Can't allow a freebie like that to close out a game that's been as tight as this one. The shot! Not gonna land it. The rebound denied. Are you serious? Don't tell me you got the third! Take it! What? What?
Wait, he might.
Wait a second.
Oh my goodness. He has it.
What?
What? From what?
He's running out of mana. But he's still bumping him.
To Wednesday Valorant action here at Mnvl. I am your host Skeptor, and joining me on the broadcast is Friendzone and MCAT. How are we doing, you two?
Still doing good after that epic Burnsville triple OT win.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely still in awe after that match, but I'm even more excited to see this one. We got two fresh teams here coming in. We got Elk River and Totino Grace.
Yeah, it should be fun. It should be an exciting match. Not a ton of information on our docket for either squad coming in for game 2, but these usually lead into be some of those fun games, right? You're not really having high expectations for one team or the other. They usually end up being a pretty back and forth game. So I'm just hoping for a pretty solid matchup for myself, honestly.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what both these teams are going to do today.
For sure. I'm even more excited to see what map we play on. I hope it's not Ascent again, but if it is, no problem there.
No, I hear that. I hope it's not Ascent either. Otherwise, I might fall asleep. For real. With Lotus being in play, my big hope is that, one of these teams decides to just make the push for a Lotus game, just because, you got to give the viewers what they want, first of all. Like, the viewers come first, all right? Everybody knows that. Let's go. Come on, players. Map is Split. Hey, that's one that came back. That's a throwback to the past, so I'm down for that. You guys want to talk a little bit about Split?
Yeah, I really loved Split. As a Viper player, Split was my favorite map ever, and I was so sad when they took it out of rotation. But I'm glad that it's back. I'm glad that we're seeing it again, and I think it's going to be a really interesting game, and I do hope to see some Vipers here.
Yeah.
I think Viper's good on Split for sure. And the likes of a double controller possibility is seriously there. Friendzone, what do you got for me?
I'm thinking this is going to be a very util heavy game. Normally, whenever I play Split, I'm looking for lineups for everything. I'm looking at what smoke is covering what. So I really hope that I see a lot of good util usage for this game.
Yeah, agreed. I think Split is a heavily influence-based map based on utility for sure. There's a lot of parts of the map that, frankly, if you don't have utility, you're going to have a very hard time clearing it out. So we'll have to see how these two teams take their precautions going into it. Best of luck.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we're going to get started in the game soon. I'm super excited to see what these teams show us on their very first match of the season. Alrighty. Let's see what we're looking at here.
So it looks like we're going to be going with Sky and Astra for the defenders here. Okay. I'm liking the blinds. I'm liking the smoke setups we got going on.
Definitely. That sage wall is going to be very important for holding down mid. It's a great way to keep them from working up and getting through into heaven on A.
For sure. And there we go. There's the solidified Viper pick from the defenders.
Yeah. Double controller. Like we said, it's going to be great. It's going to be interesting. Astra, very versatile, can do a lot as a controller. And then along with that Viper util, it's going to be hard to get through these guys.
It looks like we're going to have Rays on both teams too. So I'm going to be expecting to see a lot of paint shells coming out in these early rounds here.
Ooh, along with the Cypher pick, I actually quite like that. I like Cypher on Split. I think he's very strong. Unfortunately, they are attack first, but as long as they can hold it out and get to that defense, I think they can solidify the game.
Of course. So here we go. First game is underway. We're going to be able to see what both these teams are made of with them both being new this season.
I'm glad that we get to see some blinds. Opposed to our Ascent game, we only had that Rain and Lear, but with the Sky Util, Sky Dog, Sky Flash, I think it's going to be really interesting to see how these two players, Apri and Nikki, play these characters differently on these different sides.
For sure, because that was one thing I was really missing out on last game and hoping I would have seen more towards the end was those Arena blinds. But now it looks like they're going to be coming out in full force here.
Cold in Heaven. I honestly think I would prefer to see a main, just, with the nature of his utility. But, he's got a ghost, so nothing wrong with going mid here, along with his Viper to back him up, so.
Coming in with this B push for the attacking team. Let's see what they can do with this opening round here.
Yeah, we've got full Sky Util from Apri. Probably gonna see that dog out and then flash. Should be an easy entry. As long as Asher keeps her wits about her.
Okay, early kill on Jake here. Or with Jake here, sorry, on Paul. Looks like one duelist is going to be taking out the other. Here comes the raise diff early on.
For sure. That was really good use of Asher Util. Exactly what I wanted to see there. Looks like we're still holding, just trying to get some more information. Think about our next plans. Got a Cypher trip up in case they follow out on this rotate.
Looks like they're going to fake the rotate actually
Yeah.
going in. Come back through garage.
See if Jake gets a bit excited here.
Ooh, Jake's going to find Grape. And this attacking team is surprisingly still sticking with B. Looks like they're
Yeah,
rotating
maybe they're
B.
just trying to confuse the enemy. You know, never let them know your next move.
Liking it. Well, now they know that they're mid. So Piper's gonna be setting up his cam here. Oh, Piper smoke coming out.
30
And
seconds
the
left.
DK recalling that camera. They're running out of time. They've got to make a decision now, and it looks like they're gonna push down under.
They go
You're
ropes are
watching
gonna
that flank.
run right in the sky here.
AKT keeping them down there. We hear them come up the ropes. He's taking a different position.
10 seconds left.
Letting them have that, but just making sure that they can't come on site because he knows they're out of time.
One enemy remaining.
The 2K from
Spike
Nikki
down
here,
A.
shutting down the A push, and that's gonna be a first round win for Elk River. My goodness.
Well done, well played. Great reposition from him, letting them have that space and then just going to site and making sure that they could make their way there in time to plant.
For sure, and I'm gonna be watching this Nikki guy because I think I'm really hoping. I just really want to see some blinds. There was not enough last game.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
I want to see it for sure this game.
I like this bird up here.
everyone alive.
Sage can probably play off that. They might put down an early wall, but we'll see. But she's listening, she hears them, puts up the early wall. We got Viper Util coming in.
And with that wall, they are still going to be sitting, trying to hopefully get a push going into A. Chunk of the stage wall going down.
Great job. Still playing kind of slow. Sage is holding us back. I don't like Grape being up this far, being the sentinel here. Definitely want Grape alive for that plant, but yeah, getting caught right there.
Looks like we got a flank coming from Jake
Spike
the
down
sewer.
A.
Gets one on April. Gets two on Hydra.
One enemy remaining.
Gets three on the Toxic.
Great job from Jake over here.
Looks
Now,
like we're
Paul
gonna-
pretty low. Looks like he's just hiding out, hoping to get some picks. Take one down with him.
Valiant
No.
effort from Paul there.
Yeah,
on
fair
those.
try, fair try. Not much you can do there.
We're dancing
My
now.
goodness, that
Let's
flank from
keep
Jake
it
though
up.
was expertly planned.
Yeah, very, very well done. They are bonusing, you know. Totino's got a bit of extra money in their pocket. They can buy Vandals and Shields. And, you know, it'll be nice to see their response. Hopefully they can get a win, and it'll be good for their economy.
Because it looked like if
Time to explode.
Totino does not win this round, they are going to be extremely low on creds in the next
Oh,
round.
yeah. Be a bit difficult. It's nice seeing this set up. Got some blinds coming out. Paul taking some space, popping that util. Will he brave through the Viper wall? Not quite yet.
Caution here.
I like the send by Totino.
Viper close by, holding that choke.
Spike down A.
2 trades taking place on A. It's going to be a 3v3. Grape's going to take
Last
down.
player standing. Spike
Bit
planted.
overzealous of Viper there with that Sheriff, but
Jay's going to come
got
in.
Spike down.
Bomb buddy out.
Jake is in a 1v2 scenario here that I do think
Grape
they
is
win.
low here, however. Oh,
But it's not going to matter as Grape is going to take down Jake for the first round win for Totino this game.
shot.
Hyper,
Exactly
you
what we
gotta
wanted
let
to see
loose.
for Totino
Let's go
getting
out
that
after
win,
this.
so you know
Girls
they don't lose out
night.
on those creds this round. Appri's still struggling though, using a lot of money on util. I don't think there's anything wrong with that though. You know, Skydog is super valuable, and you know her flashes as well. So, you know, it's not necessary that she gets again. You know, happens to the best of us.
For sure. Looks like we're gonna have another garage push this round coming from Elk River.
Grape has no fear, peeking first before her duelist. A little scary.
Paint shells are gonna stop the garage push.
I hope they don't do the same thing that they did before, where they just kind of stalled out.
Oh, the showstopper
Oh,
getting
now.
two with Jake.
Great job from Jake. Waited for them to push out, used those sound cues,
Spike's there.
and obliterated them. Now they have Spike and all the util in the world. This round should be going to Elk River.
It is not over yet, however, as they're starting to slowly creep out of garage.
Whew. Nikki T actually blinded himself. Looks like we still got a good hold on this Spike though. See how they want to respond. I don't think them just sitting here is going to do much though. Gotta make plays. 40 seconds on the clock.
Plant the spike.
On Sage. Sage is gonna hit the Sage.
Last player
I
standing.
have retrieved the
30 seconds
Hydra getting
left.
two.
Spike down.
This is a
B.
1v2 scenario. Totino. Oh, and he's gonna get flanked by Jake.
That was a really good try by Hydra though. He did a really good job of playing off of Jake there.
For sure. I was surprised they even let him get that far into sight.
Yeah. that smoke was really helpful though, and very genius, and unfortunate that the timing was bad before we could get the ult down, or else he would have saw Paul coming up on him.
For sure. And then again, that 2K with the showstopper was really what killed Totino there at the beginning.
Wall raised. Okay.
Looks like Jake's gonna
Popping
take
the boom bot, takes a bit of damage. Totino, not much gold in their pockets, so they're playing it slow, trying to get picks, but we got Viper util.
Paint shell's coming out, but missing the Killjoy, and it looks like all of Totino is gonna be mid except for Cypher.
It's a good smoke down. Taken slowly.
Jake is gonna blast pack
Swinging
out
with
of
the
there.
stinger. I think they have to be really careful about Jake Hunks here, sitting here waiting for the moment.
Okay, Jake Hunks is gonna get Paul.
Playing off of this guy's util there.
Jake Hunks!
Hello? Hello?
Oh my goodness.
Did we forget? Bit
Delay
of
there
short-term
from
memory
30
loss there,
seconds left.
folks.
He did get one. He could have easily gotten the other if he didn't have that snake shot out. But at the end of the day, still takes two from mid.
I got the spike.
Great, picking up Spike. Not a lot of time left. She's forced into the stage here.
10 seconds left.
Gets the pick. 10 seconds left on the clock.
One enemy
I think it's just
remaining.
about saving your gun at this point.
For sure.
Hydra, clean with the sheriff.
Clutch.
All right. Well, this first few
I didn't
rounds for Elk
realize we
River
had
are
two
going
geniuses
exactly
on the
how they want
team.
this game to work out for them. They are stopping Totino at every push they try to get off. And I hope it's
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah.
the rest of the game.
I think they're playing really well together mid, seeing those sky blinds, and then, you know, Jay Kunks peeking out from there. It was really beautiful, and it was a great way to see them playing off of each other and get a few picks. It's like Grape's got Killjoy ult, though. Be exciting to see how we use this. Hopefully we can fast push the site. It is being held down.
Paul's going to try and take a couple
should
crack
run.
shots over there at Jake.
Some warning shots, if you will. Got Killjoy ult coming down, covering most of that B site. Asher's gonna concede.
destroy.
Here it is. Good time for the punch. They need to push through. I wish we saw them. I wish we saw them push through as that Killjoy ult was coming down. Don't get much value out of it, but now it's a bit too late. I hope they don't stall out again. It looks like we're making movement onto A. A is clear.
A is wide open. They have all on the Killjoy ult. Looks like we're gonna get the plant off on A.
Planted.
Now we're gonna see their whole team rotate to go try and take back
A
that
great
spike.
fake by them. That was really well done. I didn't realize they didn't have the spike over there.
I think he's gonna be holding from mid, even though no one will be there.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, here we go. The showstopper coming out. Bit of a miss.
Close.
A 3 push out of the corner of A. Oh my goodness.
For hellfire.
There's that Brimble. Yep. Great way to secure the round. Not much time left. Viper's
player
won.
standing.
And he's got the lineups.
Ooh, his Toxic coming in with a nice 3K.
Last player standing.
Smoke Poppy. Coming in clutch.
And we're gonna have a bit of an interesting scenario here because it looks like Totino has somewhat figured out how to deal with Elk River's unstoppable util.
Yeah, they're faking. Faking is a really good way. Getting that util out, especially the Asher util, that is really important. So that was really well done. The Killjoy, great call by Elk. By Totino.
Yeah. Skyblade coming out, gonna hit Paul.
Half Moon Soul doing anything that he can to slow down this push. Popping that Sage util. Gotta bust that boom bat, but it just misses him. Holding that corner with that frenzy for dear life.
Totino on
Playing
the prowl.
surprisingly slow, despite having the gun advantage. Looks like we're gonna sniff out Half Moon Soul.
There.
Got a Skyback sight. Trying to bait him into running into him with that shorty.
AP's gonna fake the plant. Fake it again. Fake it a third time.
Ooh, great. Hiding out. J-Kunk's getting the gun now.
Pre-faking for a 4th time.
One enemy
Coming up here,
remaining.
great nut angle. Great job. Will the
30
spike
seconds
ever
left.
get planted?
Looks like it will finally go down. So we know exactly where this guy is. We're gonna close in on the
Still
position.
playing with them, but Hydra is gonna secure the kill, and attackers win.
That sandwich was really detrimental to this guy there.
Alrighty. Very interesting seeing Totino kind of come back into it, get into the groove of things, realizing how these teams are playing, because they're playing pretty stagnant. They're playing defense on Elk River is playing pretty much the same. You got that same Viper wall, got her holding down mid with that smoke, but they're still finding holes in their defense and they're still getting through. So hopefully they can keep it up.
Yep, capitalizing on every opportunity they get.
Grape coming mid again. No Vipers there. Expects him. Grape's gonna let her presence be known. Let that util get wasted. Jake's tossing in the paint shells.
Boombot comes out from Paul, gets destroyed by the paint shells, and it looks like we're gonna have a 4-stack coming through garage here.
Looks like Grape won that mid duel. Run back with their team now as they enter on the site together. And
Spike
just like that,
planted.
it's slipping out of Elk River's hands.
My goodness. Now we have to play retake for Half Moon Soul here. See if they
Does
can
have a
accomplish it.
res. Could get a res off of Viper, but I wonder if he thinks it's worth it or not.
Silverdart is gonna see him take a shot, but miss.
Last player
Forcing
standing.
Sage to come through. Alley, see. Can capitalize on anything. Warning bot gonna go
Stormbot
off.
gonna tag him. Grape
Dang.
coming in for the kill.
Perfection. And just like that, we are back to a tied game at 4s for Totino and Elk River.
Wow. So far, so good. I'm not... I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing. I really like how Totina's playing off of each other, and you know, Grape definitely a strong player. You know, despite playing that Sentinel, you know, she's been scaring me a bit. You know, going in there first, but she's getting the picks. She's doing what needs to be done, and I have no problem with that.
Still not as deadly as Jake though, going 13 and 5 in these first 8 rounds.
All right, looks like Stinger Central over here, while we default A.
The ultimate econ weapon.
Yeah, they all kind of want to play close here. Grape dipping her toes into the water.
Jake's gonna do a jump peek out. See the whole team coming up.
Pretty good angle. Jake does have ult here though, but he'll get caught out before he can get in a safer position.
Satchel out.
Tox is gonna go for the plant, but first kill Nikki and then stick it this time.
Spike planted.
Got one.
Half Moon Soul didn't even see Grape in heaven. Grape was disoriented, getting sandwiched
Grape
there.
is getting these great corners off.
Molly.
We still have that Brim ult, so ground is pretty much secured as long as Brim survives.
One enemy remaining.
But yeah, that gun advantage. Beautiful.
And just like that, Totino has caught back up from their 4-1 deficit. This is shaping up to be an interesting first half for these two teams here.
For sure. I really thought Elk River was doing a great job at defending, but I feel like they're just kind of losing it. I like seeing this Viper over here, though. I do know there's an opportunity for a really good mid wall here. It looks like she's running for it. And then, yep, gonna pop the smoke orb right there. And then Molly. Got the KJ ult coming out. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a fake again, so let's see if they try to run through all this Viper util. They gotta be fast about it, though.
Looks like they are actually going to capitalize on the Killjoy ult this round.
Caught one.
Oh, no one's watching Hydra. She come out of there. Oh, she fell back.
Placing
She's on the
alarm
corner. Good swarm alarm bot.
Going for a speedy round with that super fast plant coming from Hydra.
Well done. I'm glad they went in and just did it. Brimstone going down, unfortunately, along with Avery.
One enemy
Just
remaining.
Hydra. Grapes down.
Jake and Nikki both flanking from the garage, taking out the whole team. Jake with a 3K to finish off the round.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know how that happened. Did they have their Cypher set up or no?
It didn't look like it. If they did, they somehow got through it.
That's unfortunate, yeah. A Cypher is definitely going to be important there, especially for a team like this. You know, they definitely look like they like wrapping around, you know. Jake's getting that flank off multiple times this game, so definitely something to watch out for. Totino still has that Brim ult back up, though. So hopefully another secured round as long as they get the plants off.
It looks like Sage is going to be the only one holding A this round, where the whole entire team of Totino is going to be.
Oh, poor Sage. Half Moon Soul doesn't even know. But he's got a wall in his dream.
Wall goes up, and just like that, comes right back down.
Found one.
Sky ult coming out, blinds, but no one's there to really capitalize off those blinds. It's just a way of slowing them down, tell them to back up. We're here. But Jake. Oh, Jake. He's waiting for the moment. Hydra's looking at him. Let's see if he gets spotted out. Oh, insane
Spike
pick.
down
There goes
A.
the bomb. Huge P shells.
And Jake is going to back off from sewers now that they know he's there.
Well done. Good play. Still got Brim ults. They're just one down. With Jake not on site, though, I think now's the time.
Got a strike. Jake Hunks is going to get one and go down instantly. Our trade's happening left, right, and
Player
center.
standing.
Brim. Little last with Stu. I'm just gonna hide it out.
Boombot's going out. Not gonna detect Toxic here. Astro knows he's on the box though.
Oh!
But still goes down anyways.
Oh,
And Jake
I don't think he saw Jake. That was a good shot, though.
Last round
Great
before
shot
the
coming out of
switch.
his toxic.
If you saved, spend it.
Master was staring at him behind that box. And he still came out.
He was not letting him go.
Like that fight until the end.
All right, looks like we are back over at B sites.
Final
Along
round.
with, yeah, I see Viper holding this B site again. I like seeing that. I like seeing Viper on B. I didn't really like that first Viper wall that we were shown on A. This one definitely.
Hopefully
a better
Totino
one.
can come back to tie it up before we switch sides here.
Jake throwing some preemptive util. Grape working her way up. Paul slowly inching in on this Viper, but we gotta wait out the util first. Oh, Viper. We got Viper rolled down.
My ult's ready.
Jake's gonna take one in mid, still two more there. There's a blast pack to kill Grape. Showstopper coming out to kill Sky for a 3K with Jake.
Grenade!
Pink Shell's going out again to delay the push coming from Garage.
Nope, these folks are stuck. It's rotate or
Send it, and looks like they're gonna
get caught
choose
by
rotate
Paul.
from
Looks
mid.
like Paul's coming around. He knows what they're gonna do. Making himself heard. Let him know they're trapped.
Satchel out.
Oh,
Nice
huge
play
satchel
from Paul.
peek. He reset that
know
spray.
exactly
Beautifully done.
He's gonna be spotted here. Cypher ult.
30 seconds left.
Paul taking some shots at Heaven.
Oh, looks like we're inching our way towards A. Sky's gonna meet them there.
Sky heard the rotate and is now fully prepared for this Totino team.
Yeah, Nikki's team making sure he's on that site with that
10
util
seconds left.
out in the plant. But looks like Hydra's getting that pick. Jake is here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, unfortunate timing on that gauge.
For the ace, can he do it? And
Yep,
Jake does
there
it
it
for
is.
the ace.
Well done, Jake. Pulling out all the stops.
Ace.
Mid like a champ. Stops the rotate.
Me against the world.
What a great half. Like a really solid half, honestly. It was nice
Switching
seeing these two teams kind of play off each other, adapt off each other, you know, realize what kind of their play style was, who was going where, and changing it up. I really think that Viper coming over to B really helped out, keeping them stalled at B main, allowing Jake to get in and rotate through sewers.
For sure. And Jake coming in to end with an ace going into the second half. He must be on cloud 9 right now.
All right, pistol, pistol, pistol. We got Sky Dog prepared to come out. Apri also got that full Sky util.
I got yous, okay?
Looks like they're not leaving A to just be held by one person. Like River had it.
These Viper walls, I don't like what I'm seeing from them. I feel like these Viper walls kind of make it a bit difficult for your team to play, but difficult to take space. But it looks like it was just a means of baking. It looks like we're coming back around B. Kid Youngster kind of holding this angle. Knows they're gonna push out. Get a little bit bloodthirsty, hungry for him.
Grape's gonna come through.
Good
X is
try,
gonna miss
good
some
try.
shots.
But here's his whole team to respond. I don't think they know. If they push out mid, they might be able to catch him off guard.
But they are
But-
backing off, thinking they're coming to A.
Paul is holding B with his life.
We've got 3
Jake
sitting
checking
in ropes,
angles.
waiting to rotate.
See the satchel out. I'm ready, Jake.
Oh.
Peaks by 3.
Oh, missing those essential shots there from Jake Hunks to capitalize on that kill.
They played that pretty well.
planted.
I liked how slow they played. I liked how, you know, they made sure that they rotated around, you know. The other team was just kind of lost. They didn't really want to hold their ground, trying to figure out where they were.
For sure. Toxic up here on the
One
Raptors.
enemy remaining.
Apri's gonna take down Jake and Nikki, leaving it just Jake Hunks, who's gonna go down.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, unfortunately, those sky blinds, I don't think they were used that effectively. I think they need to wait it out a bit, you know, let them kind of push on a bit more. So you get more value out of those blinds, and your team is a bit more able to react to those and play off of you.
For sure. The nice opening
So we see
round.
that force round coming out of Totino. They've got the gun advantage. Spectres and Stingers.
Let's see if they can stop Elk River for a second time in a row.
If Jake works up mid
Let's
here
make
and
'em
somehow
dance.
gets a pick and gets one of these guns, it could be lethal.
I don't think it's a matter of if. I think it's more a matter of when.
Precisely. Huge Asher util here, allowing them to just walk up right up on the grape. There she goes.
Yep, Jake with the opening kill on this round. Gonna push heavily into heaven here. Paul's the only defense.
Oh!
Ooh. Jake with the nutty satchels there.
Wow.
My
Frenzy.
goodness.
It's a frenzy.
The whole team is gonna be dropping out of heaven at the same time. And had no chance.
Spike
Jake's gonna get the
planted.
plant off here. Toxic gonna be pushing up into heaven. So Toxic and Hydra both in heaven. They're pretty spaced out Elk River team here.
Smoke's down.
Oh, that's
just
a
gonna
good
take a
pick.
Nikki.
Good spot by Hydra. I really like that he smoked off main here. It'll be a great way to cut Jake off and isolate him. But we need to hunt out Viper first.
Toxic's gonna push up.
Look at her.
Catch Viper by
Jake
surprise.
comes!
Didn't even know he was there.
Alright.
Last player
Cover each other.
standing.
Cover each other. Ooh.
Ooh, Jake taking that backside win very easily.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wish they covered each other a bit more. I wish they communicated that. But they were kind of running short on time. Bit of panic coming out.
Nonetheless, though, Jake is pulling out all the stops here.
Yeah, he's definitely very close to that ult again. He's got all this util. I think he's going to make another great entry on the A.
For sure, yeah, that's what he is pulling off insanely well here are those satchel pack peaks.
And it looks like they're forcing a gun.
Nice wall
Alright,
coming
I
off
like
from
this
Viper.
Viper wall. We're covering up that heaven.
Cypher
And
cam.
you're watching main through this cheeky little camera. They're playing it slow. Playing out their util. Jake following the dog in slowly. Clearing heaven.
Jake doing what Jake does best, pushing on sight. Cypher
Wall
cam's
coming
gonna
up. They
get
did
spotted.
spot the camera. Hydra's gonna have to play close and play off these cages. Beautiful.
Catches Youngster.
Well done.
Ooh.
That's exactly what you want to do on Cypher here.
Nice little trade taking place.
Grape holding her own. Viper is lit,
Spike
but
planted.
Jake will be here to trade her. Maybe? Oh, yep.
Jake gets two.
Wow. They lined up for him. That's unfortunate.
Paul's not even gonna check.
Last
Oh,
player
Feast
standing.
guy, but
Paul got a little scared there. A little jump scare. But yeah. It's like Apri.
Feast bot.
Gonna have to fend for herself here. Good look away from that blind. Not much can be done here.
Pull out.
Raises full nice from angle, ready to go.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Totino definitely save here after the previous loss.
But nonetheless, they push on. Take us into a 9-6 game so far. My goodness. This Elk River team is just absolutely unstoppable on attack.
Alright, we got Apri holding up here. I like this. As long as she communicates with her Cypher, you can come out and
Blinded.
hack for hack. Yeah. Looks like we just need to play back here. And play out
Jake
this
coming in with
util.
the showstopper. Here we go. Let's see it. Down to Jake. Jake gets a second.
One enemy remaining.
Nikki's gonna take two as well.
Goodbye.
Grape is gonna get two in heaven.
It's definitely
Spike
clutchable.
planted.
Sky is definitely
One
doing
enemy
low.
remaining.
And she
Okay,
picked
great.
off half of the soul. Oh, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Comes from their spawn. My goodness, what a round for Elk River.
A good try from Grape though. That was a really great attempt. I really liked seeing that, and shutting down Jake is what's most important.
Valiant efforts all around for sure.
We do have Killjoy ult up, so maybe we can stall sight. I think that. They're predicting another A push. It looks like Viper's coming over here. Maybe she's gonna drop a wall to confuse them.
They're definitely going to predict long, though, as the entirety of whoever's going to be over here on this B site. So they're gonna push
Grape
into
kind of
mid, though.
sniffed it out. You don't normally put that Viper down wall that early unless you're trying to fake. Do have
Tox.
Brim ult here. If he can time it right, he can get a huge one up in heaven.
They know someone's in
Gotta be
ropes.
careful.
The whole team's going to go through. Brim is going to lose a lot of health from that sting right there.
An interesting Killjoy ult. Just kind of squish them out. Make sure they're not in that vital area because all of head and all of mid. This is really important for them right now.
Spike planted.
So yeah, now that we've isolated them onto site, got the Viper ult down, and it's a means of getting her. She's peeking out though.
It's like a really ideal setup here. So Grape's team. Grape's gonna try and take some
Grape
shots.
tosses in some of the C-still here.
Bremo is gonna miss
Throwing
it.
the
enemy
enemy
remaining.
too. But looks like the Viper ult's down. Just Astra.
Tino making this a
Gonna
4v1.
fall
Never
to the hands of
mind.
Paul.
Looks like the retake worked out very well for them this round.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't sure how I felt about that Killjoy ult, but it did seem kind of important, making sure they weren't in that space that they needed so desperately to, kind of force them into and keep them on the site and keep them in those places that you wanted them to be just because of the util you had. You have Brim ult, you've got these nanoswarms and stuff that you can toss in, a lot of zoning abilities.
For sure. And just keeping them out of that area really kind of funneled them all into one place, which is really nice to see. Alright, so it looks like Elk River is going to go back to the old reliable A push here.
I'm surprised I haven't seen so far any Viper lineups.
Ooh. They haven't really had much of a chance to really utilize any of the lineups.
Yeah, we got some action coming here on site. Jay freaking that dog. Huge shot on Hydra.
Sage's gonna get the plant off behind the box here. Oh, here we go. Vibe throws a smoke over out.
I've got your trail. There.
Sky ult
Nice,
goes
that's
off.
good info for them. I don't like how stacked they are here, but I digress. Looks like they're holding their own. Jake watching that.
Oh, they are stacked. This could work in their favor.
Nice boom bot from Jake. Holding his corner, holding his angles.
Oh my
Making them
goodness.
come into them is really smart of them, actually.
It's gonna be
Toxic is a little stuck here.
2-on-2,
One
pushing up to the
enemy
spike.
remaining.
Time's running out. Abby's gonna get one. Abby's gonna get two.
Hold on to your hat.
See, do they get it in time?
They definitely got it. My goodness, Totino
Huge.
pulling back that round.
Nice. 0.75 seconds left on the clock. Well done.
Time is of the
Stinger.
essence.
The stinger is just not enough.
My goodness, Jake going 33 and 10 into this game here.
Definitely another close round for sure.
We've got Grape and Hydra. Holding Totino up.
I like how Hydra's playing this. I really do. I'm glad that he's really working around his util, playing around his cages, and getting that cheeky pick. Cheeky pick.
He's taking
Paul's
fights on
got
his
the
team.
op though. On his op angle, he's gonna get forced out by pink shells. Not much vision.
Pop's coming out too. Showstopper.
Spike down.
Gonna get
A.
one. And Paul's gonna start off with 2 picks in this round.
One enemy remaining.
Roomba cleaned up.
Quickly turns into a 5v1. My goodness.
Great plays from Paul.
Flawless.
Yep, Jay Kung's got sandwiched, and round is ended. Totino is going to be slowly coming back from this lead Elk River has on them.
We're getting there. Alright, now that Paul
Satchel out.
is back here, I don't really like seeing him with this op on, A site here, just because of the Viper wall we keep seeing. It's not really a good opportunity for you to be up here. You're not going to get a lot of vision. You really should be playing more back, if anything. Trying to get them from, back a site.
But nonetheless, I'm loving the guts on Paul.
Repping the Lux operator.
Full push on the mid here for Elk River.
Half Moon Soul does have that res, so if they do lose someone early, there is potential to come back into the game. It's looking like they're saved. Tino's got the gun advantage. They're playing slow, playing for util, trying to poke them out. Hold them.
So 3 of them go through sewers to go push onto A. Cypher's going to be left all on his own to try and fend off these 3 attackers coming at him right now.
Yeah, they do a good job at this, you know, keeping these people planted here, making their presence known so that they're distracted while the rest of the team goes and makes this rotate.
Little visual glitch here with the gun at the waist. Here we go.
Nice shots from Hydra. Dude, that's
one enemy remaining.
Yep, looks like it's just Nikki T. I just got 4 bullets.
Creations were too
Do the option, take a shot, but Grape's gonna shut him down.
Grape is doing a really good job. I really like this Killjoy. Fan favorite for sure. Alright, looks like we're gonna attacker's side timeout.
Alright, it's gonna be tension.
Game. Tie game. You think it's another triple overtime?
My goodness, that would be amazing to have 2 triple OTs for the first
in
stream
the
this
same
season.
night on the first night of Mnvl Valorant.
That would be insane. That would be awesome, though. What would you like to see from both these teams going into this last few rounds here?
Definitely, you know, going into these next couple of rounds. Honestly, I want to see this Viper have more of a presence for sure. I feel like we need a bit more, you know, good attack setups here, and you know, especially getting those lineups. Like if this Viper here knows the lineup and we get that lineup down, all we have to do is play back and play safe, because we have the Astra that we can combo with it. We can concuss, we can suck them in. We've got, you know, the Sky Util, and we even have like a Sage Wall we can do. So, you know, as long as they get the bomb down, they shouldn't be having any troubles. But I just feel like they're not doing a good job putting bomb down, playing back, and using the util that they need.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm loving it. I feel like the only really good thing that we're seeing from Viper is that early wall that comes out to kind of sort of block off.
Those early walls are a great way to kind of bait out the team, and she's doing a good job with that.
Grape's gonna be setting up for B heaven here, putting everything on the line to hold B, as the entirety of Elk River is gonna be on A.
Jay Kung's getting spotted out by that dog.
He's gonna rotate though and
giving his team the bomb. Telling them, I got this. Everyone just sit back and relax. All he needs is to take that orb, blast back into heaven,
grenade,
and we'll see him.
You want to find it?
Shell's coming out. Gonna push Cypher onto site.
Good ash roll by them. Trying to get that plant off. Good blind, but
Spike down A.
Ooh.
Gotta be careful about throwing your util out and, you know, being right out in the open like that.
This little trade. Youngster is gonna go.
Spike planted.
Not the best
You
idea.
will not kill my
Jake got a nice little cubby. Got res off. Grape taking out Half Moon Soul.
4v4 for this planted Spike here on A.
I've got your trail.
Sky ult's gonna go off, but to no avail.
Still have this Killjoy ult.
Last player standing.
If it gets used.
Good try. Good by the side of Elk River. That Astra ult was phenomenal. Great way to play it. Jake had a good hiding spot. And yeah, very well done.
Elk River just needs one more round to start putting the worry onto Totino for this match ending.
Then it could just very well be too late. We do see an operator coming out into the hands of Nikki T. Wonder what he's gonna do with that, especially on attack.
Looks like the B push is going to be coming, so hopefully we're going to watch Heaven with that op.
Yeah. Got the Viper util down. Kid Youngster putting down his stars. Nikki looking down main.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, here we go. Showstopper's going to get stopped. His Toxic is going to get 2, and Grape's going to get 1 in mid.
One enemy
Spike
remaining.
is now going to rest. And it has quickly become a 5v1 for Elk River.
What a mess. They just collapsed on him. That was really well done. Great positioning by Totino. Paul still got that up.
He's going to peek from
Gonna get a
garage.
cheeky pick.
Thanks was there.
Looks
Paul's
like-
going to miss.
Yeah, missing that initial shot. It's okay. He's got his whole team behind him. He doesn't need the kill.
There.
And just sit back, relax.
Gangster is gonna fully rotate around A, even though Spike is mid with 3 people watching.
Yeah, I
Interested
think
to
he
see
just
what
wants
they
to
do.
save that gun. Maybe get a couple kills. Boost that KDA a bit.
It's gonna be pushed onto A here. Hydra's gonna be watching it the entire time.
Cypher putting on his best Joel Goldberg cosplay today.
30
Sitting
seconds
and
left.
waiting, watching.
Just hanging out.
But yeah, most likely just a quick, easy save from Kid Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked how he's been playing this Astra. You know, that Astra ult was definitely impressive and definitely 100% won them that round. Got them on the site, got them that plant like I was talking
10
about.
seconds left.
Playing off that Astra util is really important, especially with your Viper.
For sure, yeah. All game, Astra has been really helping out this Elk River team get numerous round wins.
Yeah,
The team-
these guys playing it safe. We'll let him keep his gun.
We go tied at 11s here.
11-11. A beautiful set of numbers. That Ruin Blade. How do you
got
feel
enough time
about
to go into
Ruin,
the
the
Astral
Ruin
Fall?
set in general?
I feel like it's really kind of underrated, honestly. I don't really see it
Okay,
come out
I
that
agree.
much.
I feel like a lot of people hate on it. They think it looks ugly, but I'm like, I really don't see it. I don't see what you're talking about because these are great skins.
Exactly. But, as we predicted earlier, a lot of people are going to be running those Oni skins, especially that Katana in the next few weeks.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh!
Paul's going to get an early op kill and a Youngster.
Gotta be careful about where you're setting up those stars.
Bomb buddy out.
Can't be completely exposed like that. Yeah, there they go, rotating mid while Paul is watching B main. Swinging out with Boombot. Apri sitting there, sitting on that util. They gotta push through these smokes if they want to get anywhere. They hear that util come out, they know it's not happening, they make it their way into sewers.
Like, the brakes are going to come on as they push through sewers here. Jake is going to stay in mid, though.
Yeah, he's just looking for that cheeky pick.
Once again, Cypher's the lone holder of A.
Doing his thing, you know.
Paul is going to come into heaven, however. Come ramps. Going to try and hold some people off. Misses an op shot there.
Up here they all go around. He's trying to get the rotate. This is risky play right here. He's walking into the den of wolves, but it looks like
Spike down.
Apri's not
Okay,
even
30
aware.
seconds left.
Jake's going to take 2 in heaven here.
One enemy remaining.
Well done by Jace, getting that angle off every time. Getting the plant down, and it's up to Brimstone here.
Brimstone's
Getting
gonna
that match point for his team would be very important.
Viper's going to be holding heaven exactly where Brim is going to peek out of. Looks like Viper's going to actually push back into the corner now. Heaven is
Jake
open.
loves his little corners, doesn't he?
Jake does love his little corners,
There.
but you know what? They seem to be working for him.
Brim peeking out slowly. He's a little shy, a little scared.
Okay, done.
My goodness,
Not even the
Jake
combat sim could help him as Jake shutting him down again with a nasty headshot.
with another
point.
3K.
Oh no, it's that Vandal. I forgot. They're Vandals now.
Match point coming here for Elk River. They need to capitalize on this round here. Looks like they're going to go A again to hopefully put Totino to a stop.
Yeah, for sure. I hope they close it out just because, you know, their defense did look a little bit weak earlier, and, you know, I fear if they do go into overtime, they might lose it on the defense. So closing out, very important. We got Jake here at the ready. That Sky information. There's Viper ult. Woo!
Last pack's helping him dodge all the bullets coming from Brim.
Spike carriers down.
Go off. I'm just going to get one on
Spike
site.
down
Jake's
A.
going to get one. I'm just going to get
Last
3.
player standing.
Wow.
My
Wow.
goodness. And just like that, we have another overtime match.
Yeah.
Switching
Those dogs
sides.
caught up to him.
Overtime.
I think that
Then
Brim
really
ult was super
distracted once I
disorientating
reviewed
and
them.
just
Make
like
sure
split up
to
his
take
team
advantage.
super. And they all got the opportunity to kind of jump in and get their picks, especially with Hydra hiding there back on site.
Yeah, he was essential for them winning that round with a nice little 3-piece there at the end.
Totino back on attack here. We saw they were able to, you know, kind of decipher Elk River's game plan for defense and kind of adapt around it and successfully fake them out multiple times. So I wonder if they can do it again.
Yes, this should do.
Alright, the Cypher setup slowly coming out on A here. Got one tripwire out. Team's gonna be pretty split up as they attack this.
Keeping that sage wall up. Looks like they're all kind of backed into their
Respective corners here, but the mid push is gonna come out.
Satchel out.
Paul's gonna push.
Paul with a good
Satchel
satchel
peek.
peek. Be careful of Jake here though.
But Paul's gonna take down Jake.
Following that dog in. Jake Hunt's holding.
Entire team pushes through heaven. Astra's gonna be waiting in the wings and alley over here. Plant's gonna come down from Brim.
Spike planted.
Good smokes to block off the whole team. Killjoy's gonna drop, put down a little bot.
Be careful of this Killjoy util. It got him last time he was here. Good job. They shot the swarm bot. We're still down 2. Not looking good. Getting forced out by KJ.
Loving the spacing we're seeing here from Totino. Not loving the spacing we're seeing here from Elk River as they all try and push out from alley.
Right, yeah, it was an easy way for them to
Last player
funnel.
standing.
Looks like they're playing the long run though. Playing for that KJ Nano Swarm and offsite.
Gonna check backside where no one is as they all push out from garage in heaven.
Going over to Totino. Yeah, like I said, you know, Elk
Switching
River being on
sides.
defense was a
Match
bit of a
point.
vulnerable position for them, you know. Them being in overtime, you know, could definitely sway the way that this
That
game
goes
was going to
there.
go.
My goodness, Jake coming out almost with a 40 bomb here in the game today. He does
Oh
need
my
to come out.
goodness.
This goes here.
And yet it's still down 1 round for his team.
Definitely a
This is a
strong
nice
player. Someone I'm definitely going to look out for further in the season, you know.
there.
Especially with these
For
new
sure.
teams, you know, like we said, we don't have much information on them. We don't know much about them. But they're
Mhm.
really, really impressing me. And I'm glad to see such close games once again on the first night of Mnvl Valorant.
Yeah, with both teams being new this season, I'm really
Spike
glad
down,
that
mid.
both of them have come out. Little trade going on mid here.
Spike is down, but did get picked back up.
Looks like they're still gonna kind of hang around mid here. We're gonna have 1B, 1A.
After playing it safe, knows that they can come up through mid.
Looks like they're gonna rotate through spawn, go for an A push here.
Jake lurking around, trying to find someone he can nab and take with him. It looks like they're holding their own, holding their angles, not pushing out, not making that mistake, because Jake could be anywhere. Still got that full util. Wonder what he's
There's-
going to decide to do.
Elk River's hanging back here on this push.
The team is making their way onto A. They know Hydra's going to be backside. They have
30
no vision
seconds
from
left.
heaven.
Here it
Hydra's just going to
comes.
play off those cages.
Tripwire destroyed.
Humble attempt from Hydra.
We're gonna be down. Making this a
Launching
2v4.
smoke.
Spike planted.
Looks like they lost sight. Sky Dog coming in. Util just never ends.
Stim beacon here.
Toxic's still gonna be sticking in screens, even though they do know that he is there. Viper's
Last
little
player
box.
standing.
Coming out with a stim beacon.
Also go
Able to
down.
catch it. Good timing. Oh,
Toxic gets 2. Gets a 3rd on Jake.
Open up the sky.
That's when Jake comes, knows exactly where he
Wait,
is.
what?
Turns around.
Toxic. Buddy.
Looks
Switching
the
sides.
opposite direction from where Jake Hunt is
Overtime.
pushing and comes.
Stay in range of my stim
He was
beacon.
praying.
Mow them down.
He was living
My
on a prayer.
Goodness.
That was insane.
All he had to do was hold that angle.
An unfortunate mishap. It happens. It was a pretty rushed play. He was running out of time. I'm sure he didn't expect to get 2 kills there, but he did amazing. That was really nice to see him kind of make his mark, make his stand, you know.
And here we go. Double overtime is going to start right now with the B push. coming from Milk River here.
Is that an Oni Katana I see over there? I'm not putting that one down. I see you, Viper.
Oh, the katana from Jake Hunks. Yep, that's like it called.
Jake Hunk's holding close here. I kind of wish he would play off-site a bit so he can wait for his team to retake, but it looks like they're already here.
Jake is gonna get one.
Woo.
Paul pushes up to Jake.
Good sapple peek from Paul. Rider coming
He's gonna
in.
get two. Paul's gonna take one as well.
Half Moon Soul. Late to the fight.
Spike planted.
Oh, here we go. Showstopper coming out from Raze. He's gonna push out.
Do you hear that killjoy?
Saves to this. Oh, showstopper right to the face to give Paul a 3K on this round and Totino the edge.
Paul was hunting for him. He was out for blood.
Switching sides. Match point.
If they try something, I'll see it.
All right, here we go.
This goes here. Yes. this
Notoriously,
should do.
though, we know these guys do well on their defense. Hydra holds down this site. I think they'd be smart to go B. But then they're met with Paul, who's another
This is
threat,
a nice
really.
spot.
I'm really loving how the entirety of the Totino team is holding their own.
Yeah, for sure. Like, look at this. Like, look how they have every part of the map covered so beautifully well. These are util amazingly great.
There.
Fortunately, going down to Jake.
He's gonna come out throwing paint shells at April. He's gonna run away from those.
April holding this angle again. She knows this is where Jake comes to get her every time.
And just like that, Jake is coming through with Half Moon Soul. We're gonna be watching ropes.
Kind of stalling out here, playing it slow.
There.
Elk River is up one. Game's really in their hands. They're choosing the pace here. Paul's holding close. He's still got that boom bat.
Yeah, Yankster hanging out in garage, waiting for Jake Hunks to come up behind so they can mount a push here. As the rest of the team comes from mid. Nikki and Half Moon Soul are gonna push up into
Good
heaven.
double peek. A great double peek from Nikki and Half Moon Soul. Communicating, playing off each other, and seeing that blind together.
And now B will be taken.
And look at that. Look at all this util that they still have up. They do such a great job of baiting out
Spike
that util
planted.
from
Half Moon
Totino.
Soul. Plant goes down, 5v3. Whole attacking team is still up.
Right here. Stim beacon down.
Capri getting revenge on Jake.
down.
Oh my goodness. Jake has ulted her like 3 times this game,
Right
by
here.
the way.
Last player
Then
standing.
pushes in, gets taken down by Nikki, leaving this a 1v4 for Avery on 2 health. Takes some shots at the box, but Half Moon Soul is going to come from the left and take this into triple overtime.
Switching
I
sides.
jinxed it. I shouldn't have asked you. I shouldn't have said anything.
Clean slate.
That's my
Let's
fault
leave
there.
whatever happened in the past.
But I am loving it that these two brand new teams are going to come out here and take us into triple overtime.
I know, such a competitive and just great start for our season, really, and I'm having a great time.
I'm
love it.
loving what we've seen so far today.
Alrighty.
Looks
Looks like we're looking for a B push. Grape doing her thing mid, like always.
Yankster putting that util down.
Kid Youngster gonna play off of his util. He does a great job at holding A main here. Or sorry, B main.
Thea in garage.
Jake
still
holding up
holding
heaven. Just all the normal stuff. We got Apper using some util. He's got to get a good timing on those paint shells, but a bit of an early pop on that Astra concuss there. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication from Jake.
Grape is going to take down Jake Hunks, leaving mid open. But looks like they're going to rotate through their spawn.
Grape working her way up. If she can get in here and she can get a pick, you know, it could really turn this round for them.
Paul's going to take down the only defender on A, leaving it wide open. Jake is going to take down Grape, however. Paul's going up to hold A heaven. Bird comes out.
Here goes the Sky Util. Still got Sky Dog up.
Plant
Looks
goes
like they
up.
know about Paul's presence here. Playing careful. Afraid to peek out because they know the second they do, someone's going to be met with them.
Jake's coming up on the rear.
Oh.
Oh, Paul!
Oh. Looks like we had a bit of a panic from Paul there. It's okay, it happens. I just in there,
player
holding down
standing.
backside. Just because he still got this util from...
Nice.
Beautiful.
Hot
Hydra just clears
Healing
them
over
before I
here.
can even finish.
to end the round for Totino, taking
Switching
it
sides.
15-14.
Match
They just need
point.
one more round to end this game.
Alright. Oh. Totino on the defense. I've seen it before. I've seen them win this. Let's see if they can close it out.
Hopefully they can do it again. Looks like Elk River's
I
gonna be
kind of
one.
wish they would swap it up a little bit. I feel like
Let's flush them out.
they've been
wasting
running the same
sentry.
things for most of this time, and it just keeps going back and forth. They know these same strats. It's time for something to be swapped up. But it looks like
That-
we're getting that fake wall from Viper again. That was proving to be a really useful strat.
Dog goes out. Three are gonna be mid. Smoke is gonna go up. He's gonna throw those paint shells into ropes.
I have this fight.
Oh, paint shells come back.
Thing about faking A though, it's a bit difficult with Cypher there. He's got that camera up. He can tell if multiple people are coming, if the wall is just there to be there or whatnot. But looks like we've got Sky lurking here, making a bit of noise B to keep them off their tracks over on A. Viper wall is up a bit preemptively. I'm not
But
sure
this-
what they are thinking here. I think they're trying to come back to B, but it doesn't look like Grape or Jake have, rotated off yet.
This Totino team is not fooled by this rotate.
Having Soul watching the flank.
30
Being there to
seconds
support
left.
his team. All he's got to do here is pop this wall, run through, and get the plant off.
Jake is gonna come behind one in ropes and get a knife kill on Avery.
Oh, poor Avery.
Satchel out.
That Jake is such a menace.
Spike down B.
Grape is gonna get 3 on site.
10 seconds left.
Spikes down. We getting the plant off just barely. Jake coming around B main though.
Jake
There it
and
is. We got
Youngster
Burn
are
Smokes
here.
down. He's gonna be forced out, or he might play it safe. Wait for him to
There.
get on the bomb.
We've got Jake holding alley.
One enemy remaining.
Kevin. Oh,
Good
Jake's gonna
pick.
take Hydro.
Last player standing.
Toxic's gonna push out.
He's still
Jake
got
needs to get
Boombot.
this here.
Yeah, all he has to do is play Ring Around the Rosie here.
Satchel out.
Oh,
Satchel
that
out.
scared me.
Bomb buddy out.
Boombot comes out. Jake needs to get this for his team to stay in this game. And just like that,
Roomba saves the day.
Here comes the party.
Well done,
Switching
Jake.
sides. Overtime.
Here we go.
quadruple
Once
overtime.
again.
All right.
This is a fun one.
Oh, I am incredibly glad that it wasn't a complete blowout and that we've had 2 multiple overtime games today. This is a
Yeah.
really
It
great
just
day.
makes me really excited to see, if these teams are doing so well right now and playing so close and playing so well off of each other. It's gonna be really great to see what they do when we get closer and closer to, qualifying for finals and all these big steps like that.
Whichever team comes out on top here, they have definitely earned the victory this week. Also, gonna be taking
Paul
some
making
warning
his
shots. on
presence
the
known.
Vikings.
Teasing Viper a little bit.
There is 3 on A, but there's also 3 pushing into garage for Totino.
Okay.
I don't know why we're leaving the stage wall up. That's one of my pet peeves in Valorant, I will say. Stage walls do not have to stay up. Jake.
I am lit.
Mid. Chilling in his corner. Dog spots him out though. Reposition. And help out his teammate on site. It's Asher util though. It's very difficult to come through. Stalls him out every time.
For sure, and it looks like they're gonna stop the garage push here and go try and attempt something through mid, but they are gonna be met by Jake here. Who was close to a 50 bomb in this game.
Satchel out.
Gotta be careful here. They've got full access to heaven now.
30
Timeless
seconds
team
left.
coming slowly. Paul grabbing Nikki T on his way out, though. It looks like they're going on
Last
A.
player standing.
I think A definitely is, you know, probably Elk River's weaker
Spike
sites here
planted.
when it comes to the defense. You know, despite Hydra doing his best, or I'm sorry, you know, I think Half Moon Soul over there is definitely struggling, and it feels like he's just getting rotated on, and his team just isn't there yet.
For sure. I feel like Hydra and Cypher can hold that site very well for Totino. And Elk River just doesn't have the util available for them to hold it just quite as well as they can. Top fire's coming out from both. Youngster's going to come out with a kill on Hydra, making this a 3v1.
Enemy punished.
Ooh,
Youngster's going to get 2.
is this the one? It can't be.
No, there's no time. Youngster's going to have to pull back here.
It's okay. We take the good shots. We got the clips.
Totino, 16-15.
How
Hopefully they
long?
can put this game on
How
us.
long?
Match point.
Alrighty.
I should play some
I
Astro
wonder
Stars in
if they're
this
gonna try
reality.
faking again. Faking has worked out well for them every time.
I hope so, because if Elk River is being forced to push onto A with Totino holding that site extremely well all game, they are most likely not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, for sure. I think Afri is in a really good position here, you know, keeping right there, going in through mid, going through heaven. It's a great spot for her to be and great place for her to use her util on both A and mid.
So once again,
Especially
we've got...
when it comes to keeping Jake in check. That's her main job.
Oh, for sure. Jake has been a menace all game. Absolutely cleaning house. Some shots are going to go off on a Paul here. Paint shells are going to be traded.
Bomb buddy out.
Boom,
It's a little
back on the
chunked,
rope.
but it looks like he got healed up by... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Paul and Jake. Like, I feel like these two, they got something going on. One is Paul, one is Jake. Both playing Rays. You know, they got those simple names.
Both on another level, but Jake is going to be leading his team's push onto A here.
It's a good Viper wall coming
Out
out.
of charges.
See the camera. Play off her blinds here.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Good satchel. Up into heaven. I like it. Perfect
Down A.
Just hopping down.
I have the spike.
Spike
30
is
seconds
in.
left.
Jake just has to get in there and get the plants off and heal up.
Plant is off. Elk River just needs to hold this 3v4 and then take it into another overtime.
Good shot from Paul over
2v2.
here. Jake holding this angle, holding the corner.
Last player standing.
It's him versus Paul. Who's the better Rays if the dog doesn't get him first?
Dog is going to get him. And Avery's going to capitalize on the dog, giving this game to Totino after a 4-time overtime. My goodness.
Wow. I didn't think it was going to be longer than 3. That was
I love explosions.
That was very interesting. This was a really good game. It was really exciting seeing everyone perform like that.
On OT, I mean, the races were going crazy. The gameplay itself was action-packed. I thought you guys did an awesome job for your first game casting together. Overall, how did you guys feel?
I felt like it was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun, you know, coming out tonight, seeing them play, and just to have such, like, nail-biter games back-to-back. Like, I seriously thought it couldn't get any more overtime than this, but it did.
Yeah, no,
so it
I
was
hear
really
you.
nice.
I hear you.
Definitely setting the tone for the season.
For sure. Friend Zone, I got a question for you. You know, you and Jake in a 1v1, who's coming out on top?
I think Jake is going to come out on top for sure.
Dude, Jake was popping off. I mean, what a showing from Elk River. First time we've had that Valorant team on stream, like you guys were mentioning. Jake did an amazing job, I think, showcasing lots of different plays. But overall, It was the team play that came out for Totino Grace that put him above. So that goes to show you can have the individual that's dropping above 40, but at the end of the day, the team play is what reigns supreme over at MNVL. Do you guys have any kind of closing thoughts on how your kind of first day went?
Yeah, no, I'm extremely happy with how today's games went. I'm loving that we went into multiple OTs with both games. It's really going to show how much talent we have here at the MNBL.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to, keep on casting with you guys this season, seeing you guys every week, Wednesdays at 5 for Valorant. It's going to be great.
Yeah, for sure. Folks, I want to thank each and every one of you that came out and supported the MNVL Valorant stream tonight. It was a blast. We had 2 games that went into overtime. If you didn't get to check out the first map, go back and take a look at them. They were both a delight. That is going to be all from us here tonight. Tomorrow, we have some Smash Bros. And Minecraft coming at you guys live at 5. So stay tuned for plenty more MNVL action. If you want more Valorant, you're going to have to hold your horses until next week. But as always, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on the next stream. Thank you so much.